There it is. We're live. Pet the cat. We're live.
Oh, Pet the Cat, we're live.
We're live, everybody. I'm doing my usual start of the show things, like posting links. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm going to be growing additional eyeballs to reach out.
Wait, I got it here, too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can have your sports bets. What are they called?
We're not going to mention that because that could get you demonetized.
No, what's the thing that people do? The fantasy football.
There you go. That's not inherently gambling.
No.
Usually connected to it, but that doesn't mean that's exactly 100%. Plausible deniability.
Exactly.
Plausible deniability. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. How we doing? Hey, everybody. Happy, almost said Halloween. Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
sports weekend.
Every day is Halloween for me.
You know what?
Every day.
We've had to sit through their sports ball long enough. Let's watch our own.
If you're joining us from anywhere outside the U.S., this week is American Thanksgiving. It's a big holiday here. This will be our last live stream of the week as Kyle and I tune into our first ever Ultimate. We've never even looked at an Ultimate.
No, I think some footage is played in the background of a guide here and there where
Probably.
like Thordan did a flip or something like that. But,
yeah.
Other than that, no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I know it's very hard and we shouldn't expect to see a clear today.
Nope. I believe Phase 3 is the furthest anyone has gotten. But phases are always easier to delineate in an Ultimate because it's like actually like a black screen change-up situation.
It's news to me.
Maybe I think you even get a little pause to put out your markers on the floor again before you get to, pulling.
Oh,
but if you die, you go back to the beginning. It's not like a checkpoint.
No, I don't believe that is I don't believe that is the case.
But we'll find that all out today. Together.
How do I get to dashboard on here? Are you on your personal account?
Well, that's just a normal YouTube,
Oh.
I'll take you down here. Bam. There
to
you
the
go.
Paradise City?
Yep.
Where the grass is green and the
grass is currently ice
and
right
the turkey's
now.
tasty?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, so we're in person. We got snacks. Oh, look at you. Look at you doing the go live.
Well, it's here. It's the last stream before Thanksgiving. It's important like that.
I was like, dang, Karth's really opening the door. It is coffee delivery.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
That probably sounds remarkably like a cat through the microphone.
We'll see him soon.
Oh, yes.
We will see Karth. Karth will visit soon.
So, yeah, welcome, everybody. We're just going to be tuning into the Ultimate, trying to wrap our heads around what all this means. Feeling better about dying a million times, although we were dying over and over on an extreme. But we're not gonna talk about that.
These are professionals. I mean, look at in the top right corner. It's kind of tiny, but look at their room. And they're not even on the list. And that's how nice their room is.
Not even on the list?
Yeah, Echo. I believe that's the list of the rocking teams down there.
Gotcha.
But they're going
are the top
for
5 all folks not streaming?
That's what we're going to find out.
Okay.
We're going to find out today because I don't know any of these teams. There is a severe lack of kind of the classic, outside of Echo. There's no
Lucrezia, weren't they world first for the Savage?
Who?
Lucrezia?
I think so.
They were the ones we didn't care about because they didn't stream.
With any luck, we'll find a nice Liquipedia. We'll find an IMDb.
Liquipedia.
A Liquipedia. That'll have some information on these teams.
I believe they redact the D from liquid in Liquipedia.
Oh, Liquipedia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Lucrezia is streaming this time. Hell yeah. We bullied them into it.
Okay.
We got results.
All right. So now...
You're welcome, everyone who said I shouldn't talk smack about folks that don't stream.
Well, good on them. They felt the pressure. They felt the pressure, as they should. Show your work.
I don't think you grew up at Paramore, so I probably, if I make I Can Feel the Pressure reference, you won't know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
Is that a song?
It's a song.
Is that okay?
It's a song.
No, I don't know that song.
Paramore fans, rise up. Where you at? How we all doing? Oh, yeah. I need a dashboard I can control.
Yeah, feel free to log into that.
This is... Switch account! Oh, God, you're not even logged into it on here.
No, that is the That is the oldest laptop known to man.
It's working.
But it does work, and it runs Darkest Dungeon and Vampire Survivor. All the essentials.
Oh, God.
It can pull it off.
Oh, boy. Everyone can just excuse me while I look up
Now, you know what we do?
extremely secure passwords.
We do the classic. Let's check in on comms. Let's check in on comms. In fact, let's go on over. Let's find ourselves a Mr. Happy and see how they're doing on this fine day.
Kia, are you moving in before, like, going to go open the cast bar and getting snapshotted? Because you were really
Open the
close.
YouTube app, that old chestnut.
Got an X kicked.
Yeah,
That's-
you.
that's
I
my
was
second.
on
Not
the
just
edge.
one.
We got
far.
X kicks apparently.
Line, don't stand on it.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
So this is perfect actually. Let's
Hang on.
tune in for a hot moment here and see if we can just kind of see the prog where we're currently at. Because this would be Mr. Happy doing a fresh pull. 25 minutes left, so
Or else I'll
not going to be
start
interrupted.
call outs pairs.
Oh no, Mr. Happy callouts. I don't want that. Oh no.
Sounds like they're all in
We'll
pretty
tell
good
you
spirits.
one
About
angry
despair.
callouts.
The day is young.
The day, well, I mean, they've been going since, 5, 6 a.m.
There's still plenty of time
Yeah,
for
but their day is not young. I'm just, it's
For their,
middle-aged at best.
for their spirits to break. Plenty of time.
I don't want to make Mr. Madge appear.
Can
Mr.
you,
Happy, the
like,
GC
have
Dodger.
AC.
AC.
a B team? Like, I'm thinking, like, is Echo the guy in the sunglasses
just
in Twister?
Bears.
Carrie Elwes? And Echo's like while they may be falling behind because of they lack the passion, the heart, and the aunt's glorious cow cooking. They have like all
By
the
the way, this is not
advanced
Kyle
tech.
saying they actually like those things. Kyle's just going really deep on the Twisters analogy.
Slop.
I mean, they might have home cooked meals, but I'm just saying, like, when you get sponsored by,
Yeah,
everything
you don't know.
changes.
You don't know. They could have home cooked meals. You don't know. You have no idea.
No, I don't. Maybe they have a chef making them home cooked meals.
When we have a chef in the room with us right now making us home cooked theories. Rogue Mage, thanks for kicking us off with a super today. We got phase 1 was already solved by the time I woke up at 7 a.m. Everyone's been stuck on phase 2 ever since. Been watching Mr. Happy and Renan,
yeah,
all
we
morning.
watched their What's Wrong with Healers video. It was fascinating.
You did. I haven't seen it.
Every single one.
That was a royal we. I apologize for that. I meant, with the chat. I didn't do it in isolation.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar. Kura, super. Let's go. Let's get some. Got some Reen and Gaia fan merch earlier. Pick is in the members only channel just in time for Friendly Roommates Ultimate.
Friendly Roommates Ultimate.
Yes.
Ultimate tension.
Ultimate. I like that.
Not much you can do
You
about it.
could,
when
you
it's
could
my
cut it with a knife.
But let's not rewrite the futures too much. It was a pretty good future.
The thing was, I just saw somebody
It's
else.
a
just
pretty good
I thought
present.
I was
Yeah.
going to, and I
I assume, is this a minstrel's ballad? Actually, that's a question I have. Is this, related to the minstrel? Or is there...
Where do you go to unlock Ultimates?
You go to a dude and you talk to somebody.
That's a good question.
I
I
literally
don't know. Yes?
Yeah? Oh, okay, cool. So they're doing the retelling.
Nicholas Seeds dropping 10 memberships in chat right now.
Thank you for that.
Thank you much, Nicholas. We appreciate that generosity. And Cricket becoming a member
Nice.
right now.
Thank you for
Welcome to
joining us.
Gearbox. Enjoy your perks. Darkman Super, remember, like the stream chatter, you'll be stuck progging Light Rampant forever. I don't know what that is. Is that an
Light
attack?
Rampant, we'll find out. I mean, we got Fatebringer here. Fate Breaker, maybe? I don't know. I just met him.
Fate Breaker? Well, it's Daddy Issues, the incarnate.
Breaker, I just met her. What is the... That's what she says. No one thinks about those too much. Don't you groan. Don't you give it layers.
Is that the new or is that the extremely old?
Well, it's newer.
The Thancred Breaker.
Equally old.
That one hurt Garrett. A lot of things Kyle says hurts me. It's just how we do.
I like this. This is cool. Like, you got to catch... Oh, wait, why?
Holy.
That doesn't seem like a tank in the bubble.
As long as you're standing on the person.
Dying quickly. The boss, that is.
Yeah, each one is its own unique boss, right? It's
Ah.
kind of like the finals phase of
Why not?
Sphene, so
Every Ninja Turtles beat 'em up has the gauntlet where you fight every boss you've already beaten.
yes, I guess it is kind of like that. Yeah, the elevator level.
One is lightning.
I hated the rock guys. Those guys were always
Oh, the rock guys suck.
too much health. They
Yeah.
always had like a shield or something.
People feel like become members there. Rain, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to Gearbox.
Thanks for
Not to be
joining us for
confused with
Sports
Reed.
Day.
Sports Day, yes.
Esports.
We're doing our Thanksgiving game day day early. 2 days early. 2 days
Sports.
early.
We need flags, foam fingers. We got snacks.
I need a jersey with Gaia on it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I do have a jersey on, but it doesn't have Guy on it.
Or anything Final Fantasy related.
No, but it is, it is nerd related. Oh, I got the Dungeons and Dragons on the back,
Woo, sports.
repping Dungeon Master there.
Getting nice and close.
Yeah, pardon the,
Pardon the proximity.
pardon the cat butt. Gives us space.
Oh, the cat butt gives us. Oh, we're doing cat butt now instead of.
Well,
cat
he
face.
kind of naturally got turned around. My children always push in the beans and leave him like this. And I always have to work his little foot back into place.
I was about to say 2 minutes like an asshole. I was like,
Listen, Little Bear saying chronic illness crash day. So curling up on the couch with my car and the guys on the TV is a great way to recover. I'm gonna assume you meant cat. Otherwise, you really love your car, and I'm into
Just
that.
cuddling up with that car. Hey, I had a stuffed Batmobile.
Enjoy Lesbians Ultimate. I think did I have a stuffed Batmobile? We will enjoy Lesbians Ultimate. Thank you, Little Bear. Feel better.
Have a good recovery day.
Yeah.
That sounds cozy.
Sorry you're here, but that is always cozy. May it remain that way.
Okay, we got, I believe, so this will be the phase 2. We're doing a little bit of marching at the moment. And you got to run by,
I'm seeing some nice, beautiful AoE stacking.
yeah. Oh my God, that's
the
a
whole
long,
arena is ice.
that's a long ice skate.
Oh, new record.
By the way, if anything of this is a repeat from Eden itself, I'm just going to inform you all now. I have forgotten. I have forgotten everything about Eden.
But we never ground it. We made our way through.
We did it all once.
Yep.
Many of it we cleared in a single pull.
Full boss to 1.
So entering my memory bank, it did not. Hey, I ran the new dungeon twice today.
Oh yeah, how'd that feel? How'd it go, actually?
A lot of
How'd it-
deaths. Every time. Every time. I actually got kind of mad at a healer because they were being really rude to someone who was viewing cutscenes, so it was clearly their first run.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's not cool. Like, calm down. This fight is actually kind of tough.
Why'd
and
they
it's
do
clearly
that?
their first time.
That seems weird.
Yeah.
You'd think
"Get it on target
you'd be
while you're at it."
desensitized to being angry about that too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it happens once a run, basically.
Like, and I'm a pretty grumpy person. I don't like it when people screw up. I feel like if I'm annoyed that someone's being grumpy, then they're truly being a jerk. I'm a jerk.
I like that. I like the because there's that whole you meet an asshole once, you meet an asshole twice, you're the asshole.
Oh yeah, you meet an asshole in the morning, maybe you just met an asshole. But if you keep meeting assholes all day, you're probably the asshole.
But I like that your system is if I meet an asshole, they're a bigger asshole than I am, and you just neutralize the entire equation.
I have expectations.
Yeah,
I have
nothing wrong with having expectations.
Yeah,
Miscount moment.
that is all. That is all. If you're in Dawn Trail, I have expectations.
That's dude. The act like the ramp up even of the dungeons has been
Even with the
impressive
Yeah.
in the difficulty scale.
Yes, I quite like it.
Yeah.
Well, this boss is wild.
I think the play.
Dark Knight of Anime, thanks for the super and for tuning in today. Kyle wearing a jersey? Yep, it's Sports 9 and 14. I don't have any jerseys. I have a now vintage Yankees team coat.
What made it vintage?
It's from like 1998. It's when my parents surprised me with it.
I thought maybe they changed their
'Cause
symbol or something like that.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of baseball at the time because the Yankees were in the series, and I was remarked anytime they cut to Joe Torre in the dugout, I was like, oh, I like that jacket, and my parents were just like, guess what? Surprise!
That's my favorite morning show.
Joe Torre in the jacket.
Joe Torre in the dugout.
Shit. Yeah, but I don't have any sports. Oh, you know what I do? I have I completely forgot about this, and I recently found it. I have a really old Florida Gators jersey.
Gators, huh?
Yeah.
Lightning
Way before I ever
later.
attended University of Florida. I just liked the logo as a kid, so my parents bought me Gator stuff.
My kids call it dinosaur, so they're big fans.
Just Bloom loves your jersey,
Thank you.
and followed up with Sports Day Woo.
It was a gift. We got it in one of our PO box streams.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Gonna head us on over back to the Echo Times Mog Talk.
I'm always obviously I'm fascinated in the fight, but because I know they're not going to clear it today, my brain is so much more in the being in awe of the production side of things. Obviously the teams have to contend with this too, but just having to book so many casters to treat it like a 24-hour race marathon where you're having to have people sleeping so they can get rest, so that they can tag back in and relieve the current on-air talent. Because this is a big thing you see in marathon racing with actual cars. They have multiple drivers for the same cars that they come in on a pit stop. They have schedules. Guy wakes up, gets out of the bunk, gets in the car, and relieves the driver.
Right, and isn't there's required downtime in a rally race, right? Like, aren't you required to take a certain amount of sleep, like an airline pilot?
I don't know if rally races do marathons, but like the 24-hour of Le Mans is probably like one of the most famous ones. And yeah, there's like, I think the FIA is involved in that, and I believe there are regulations on how long you're allowed to drive for.
Yeah, and I believe at least Echo has said that they're going to take a 14-hour break.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
That's
they're
great. Yeah,
keeping
that's
pretty
enough time.
healthy
That's
in
enough
that
time.
regard.
Yeah. Stars and Auras, thanks for the 18 months. So thanks for keeping me company while I work my grocery job during the week of Thanksgiving. Enjoy the ultimate. Enjoy your real life ultimate.
Yeah, enjoy your ultimate, yeah.
Working grocery
Getting raided.
on Thanksgiving week. Whew, that's some shit, let me tell you.
Hopefully people are cool.
As if I've ever worked a grocery job, but a lot of my family have.
We ordered pickup, so we didn't even have to interact with anybody.
All my cousins have Publix stock because they have all worked there for a significant amount of time.
Oh, because it's publicly owned or whatever.
It's a big
employee owned.
It's a big perk of working for Publix is getting options.
It's such a dumb. I hate that phrase.
Getting stock options.
You get options. Oh, options.
Can my options be more money instead of stocks? No, actually,
optional options.
These take days. Yeah, absolutely. We've been warned not to expect to see it clear today.
No, in fact, it'd be. I mean, for our own entertainment, it'd be lovely if they want to go to Tuesday and clear on that day while we're watching.
I would love for them to go to next Tuesday.
That'd be so cozy.
That'd be great.
Okay, what is this appropriate? What the hell did they put on screen there in the bottom right corner?
Bottom right corner?
Yeah, why? Is
What?
that a team symbol? Is that okay?
Oh, that is extremely phallic.
Yeah. Why did
Wow. I'm assuming
are the teams all right?
Starforge logo? Yeah, that is a dick.
You cut it off at the wrong point. If it has more information below it, we need it.
Oh, that is a wiener. So Kyle, you've themed this day to be like your game day.
Yeah.
I know you don't watch sports, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is this your traditional spread for game day viewing activities?
I mean, those are Cool Ranch Doritos, so you know I'm serious.
Okay. There's also please tell me these are peanut butter.
Those
filled
are peanut butter pretzels.
This is a trigger food for me. So this is going to be a problem.
Usually, just to make everyone feel better, there'd be some sort of fruit or vegetable plate and dip that no one touches. But if there are chips for the dip, but you can't use the same dip as the veggie dip for the chips have to have their own dip.
That's right, because chip dip is better than veggie dip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By vast amounts.
Veggie dip is always just as disappointing as the veggies themselves.
It's like thicker ranch. It's always a bit of a...
Unless it's hummus. I love hummus.
Hummus is good.
Huge hummus fan.
Yeah, so if there's hummus there, I like the celery. Kristen doesn't like the celery, so, we kind of...
I don't mind celery.
I hate the size of the seeds in cucumber these days. That's a big old manism I have right now.
I find cucumber repulsive.
Yeah, you don't like pickles either, right?
No.
Yeah, you in general don't like wet
No, I don't like a lot of water in what I eat. If I want water, I'll have a drink.
I just wanted to,
Unless it's
control the
watermelon.
size of the seeds.
It's watermelon. left with watermelon. But yeah, cucumbers and pickles can kick rocks.
I think there's an important distinction we need to make for the for anyone coming by right now about how we would handle casting if we ever got the job.
Exactly what you're currently hearing.
We are from the school of Tasteless and Artosis, the StarCraft school.
Yeah, so until something interesting is happening, we're talking about the movies we saw this week.
You talk about X-Men, you talk about anything under the sun, whereas these, of course, are professionals who will continue to reference what's on screen and talk about like player fatigue and the importance of being a pro and things like that.
Who's Tasteless and who's Artosis in this relationship?
Between us?
Yeah.
I think much like, many duos, we're split. That's what makes us our own people, because we've both got attributes of each.
Okay.
I'd say you're more Tasteless and I'm more Artosis,
Okay.
but I believe Artosis also has the children. So, there's some connective tissue there.
There's an air of responsibility to Artosis that I don't identify with.
But I think Artosis also tilts easier. So there, it's all about, but what?
Melanie in chat is agreeing with you.
What, donuts? What? Those are some tasty looking donuts though.
They're
oh, that's cute.
They're trans pride donuts.
Yeah. Well, it is related. I love that they put their controller map on there.
Oh, that is interesting.
That's cool to see.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I know there's programs that can do it. I used to run that for some of my Learn to Play days back in the Heroes streams. I would put up my keyboard map and show what buttons I was pressing, or hand cams that you would have during the StarCraft days. I love those because they were just so busy.
Oh, I love seeing StarCraft pros like close up on their left hand, if they're left hand or if they're right handed.
So that was legit the Midnight Donut on screen there.
Midnight Donut, and
they're at number 4 right now. Now this is our number 1 team at the moment.
Macrugia.
They are making their way through. Well, I'm not actually sure because I can't read
Huge
Japanese.
shout out to them for streaming.
Yeah, good on them. Good on them for getting on screen. Is there okay? So my question I'm going to investigate now is how many phases were in Thordan Futures Rewritten.
Why Thordan specifically?
Because it's the most recent one, right?
Oh,
was that the last
was
one,
it?
or was it Omega that was the most recent
Top
one?
was the most recent one.
I'm not sure.
DSR had 7. Top was the most recent.
Top was the most
Hey, I
recent.
remembered
Okay.
a thing. Omega was 6. Thordan was 7.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Omega was 6. Thordan was 7. Okay, so
Does anyone, Chad, let me ask you this as a first-time Ultimate viewer. Do folks make assumptions as to how many phases an Ultimate's going to have heading into it? Like, has any Ultimate been shorter than expected? Yes, always. Followed by not really? Okay. If it's based on a raid, yes. Okay.
So we could expect to see inside here things from Eden, like we saw Fatebreaker there. I believe so. This is an early transformation here. Well, I can read that. That says ah.
Truly wonderful the mind of a Kyle is.
3 years of Japanese paying off so I can read ah. Exclamation point.
So that was a transition.
Yep, but it happened slightly before. Oh my god! I believe someone's limit breaking. Hopefully.
Yeah, that I do believe that was a friendly ability.
A friendly ability, yes. As friendly as they might be. We got frozen players on the field too.
Yeah, we got some ice that needs to be broken. Looks like 4, half the team.
Oh
does it keep
dear. Oh,
happening
okay,
in
there's
sequence?
Gaia. Gaia is channeling a purple laser. Retro waving.
Oh, folks are saying this is PROG.
Did they die?
Did they die or is this a transition?
They died.
Hey,
All
PROG
right.
is PROG.
PROG is PROG. All right.
Restart.
And then we switched to another camera. Okay, so that was phase 3.
They're probably gonna, deliberate, talk about what they just saw,
Well, let's check in.
decide what they're gonna.
Breaks the crystal by herself, right?
You do a bit of a
Do you do
fight
some?
there. You do a little bit.
This
but
is the Mog
it's-
Talk stream right
it's
now, yes?
Paltry. You know what
Yeah.
I
The
mean?
echo
It's like a very
times
small
Okay, so we
kind of
do-
bonus lap
okay,
sort of
okay.
thing. So you do.
So
you
Gaia
work a
comes
little.
down, breaks the crystal a little bit,
Echo X
shatters
Mog.
our ice, and then we contribute to breaking that ice.
Yeah.
Now, in this case, she breaks
You
the
don't
ice
say the
from
X.
around Shiva's head. It scatters
Well, I
these
just did, so
light
I guess
and
you
dark
do.
aspected crystals in the ground. We kill all of those, which make the
You
bigger
said
ice
time,
crystal
so I don't wanna
now
hear it.
vulnerable. I still don't know that we know all the pieces of the puzzle, because if it was just kill all the ice crystals, why would it matter that some are dark and some are light?
I mean, I have to agree with you.
Trying to
It
figure
is
out.
Okay, so they're
possible, right?
equally
Like,
on board,
it-
just trying to.
This sounds like, one of our discussions, just calmer.
Yeah. Well, you know,
'Cause
you're
they're not in it.
Yeah, you're not having
They're
to
not in the
execute on it, right?
shit.
I mean, they're letting them run pretty casual. I saw some socks earlier, sneaking up on screen as they were, taking off their shoes, investing in the long run. They're going to be there all day.
Yeah, I done messed up. I wore boots.
I mean, you can take them off if you want. This is, you're
Yeah,
in my
but-
house.
Yeah,
Feel
but-
free to relax.
I look so put together when I cross my leg like that.
Dragon Song Reprise Ultimate is where I'm going right now.
Is Echo on break? I don't know.
It looks like their rooms are empty. Oh, well, their chair is here. The chair has arrived.
Healing Blade is yelling, "Show feet, Garrett." If anything, it'd be showing socks.
I mean, technically, your boots are here.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
No, those do look nice.
Look at this.
Those are nice boots.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Just breaking shit in Kyle's room.
All right, so Thordan, just kind of give us an idea of like what can happen in these, and then let's see if we can come up with some phases. We got Dragon Song Reprise Ultimate. Phase 1 was 3 of the knights, all with their silly names.
So instead of the Knights round, it's the Knights triple.
Yeah. Phase 2 was King Thordan and his knights 12.
Okay.
So probably them dashing around and stuff. Phase 3 was Nidhogg. Showed up for a bit.
Tracks.
Those are all different trials.
Well, it's not based on a raid, right? It's based on a trial.
Wait, how did we go from phase 3 to phase 6? Looks like this guide is Oh, there's intermissions? Okay, next is the Eyes of Nidhogg. Which both eyes are stationary enemies and emit omnidirectional hitboxes. The right eye blue and the red eye left.
Okay.
And they just start doing bullshit. Alternate History Vault happens. Phase 5, Dark King Thordan. Dragon King Thordan. Nidhogg and Race Vulgar, they come out and, are pals together. So yeah, you wrap up with, I guess, Dark King Thordan. So you fight 3
Sung
times.
to the tune of Good King Moogle.
You fight Thordan like 3 times over the course of that one.
Chat's still trying to figure out the importance of the dark and light ice blocks. Calzone's wondering if it's you just alternate them, dark light, dark light. I mean, if dark, like, when I see dark and light, I think of balance, right? But there wasn't any sort of like balance graphic on screen. But yeah, my brain would go to there's probably an order to kill them in or something you're supposed to be doing.
Oh my god, look at these lasers.
Well, as I looked up, everybody died.
I'm going to now look at Omega.
Everybody died. Yeah, that's light rampant. Ah, well, there you go.
So it looks like Echo is back in the studio with their posters.
Yeah, chat was saying that they were showing them a minute ago.
Phase 1 was Omega. Phase 2 was Omega M and Omega F.
Yeah.
Intermission, reconfiguration, where I guess they combined into one again, but different. Damaged Omega.
Most of Top didn't have any puzzles. All I know about Top is a lot of people consider it the hardest damn thing in the game. Every time I mention it and how I want to do it, folks are like...
Is that the one Jesse did as a warrior? Or was that... No, I think that was Uwu.
I don't remember. I think that was Uwu.
Alf-
Joe Cat did Top.
Yeah.
That was like...
Did he do it? Did he finish it?
I think so.
Yeah, that was like half a year of
I think
work.
it was a 6-month thing, right?
Alpha Omega.
Top is very precise on mechanics. Okay.
And that was it. So yeah, 6 phases for Alpha Omega.
Joe Cat killed Top. What a chat. I mean, we already knew Joe Cat was a chat. But
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
he's just
Otherwise-
he's just confirming what we all already knew.
Exactly.
How many phases does this Ultimate have? Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know.
It's a big mystery. No one's gotten all the way through it.
But it does seem like there's quite a few repeat.
It's based on bosses from Eden, so there's a finite number of options. Although I'm sure there's a surprise or two in here.
The Weapons Refrain Ultimate, which was the Stormblood one. Started with Garuda. Oh, and then went into Ifrit. I guess that makes sense if we're building up to the Titan.
Wait, Renji, turn this up for a sec.
Oh, so you mean them fighting?
Yes.
Not the Agent of Inquiry.
Chad is saying Renji got Hildebrand music.
Well, yeah, that's because it's playing in the background. that is not the current fight.
Oh.
Yeah, no. These are the comps.
I was hoping this is
And who was going
canon.
to go where, but breaking those up.
Oh,
into
so they're
the
just
odds,
playing like a
1 and
random
3 hits
assortment of
north,
14 music.
and
That
then
would be
2
me
and 4
playing that
south
random
has
assortment
been
of
a big
14
benefit.
Oh, it's you.
No, I'm on production.
Oh, okay.
The rest of Fate Breaker
All
is a
right.
pretty.
I didn't mean to wow
Did you
everybody.
curate this with tracks that won't get us flagged?
Yes, this is my unflaggable track list as we know it right now. If you haven't heard, we've had some constant issues with the recent Dawn Trail music after the soundtrack came out from the licensor in Japan. They always yield when we give a counter claim, but
boy, are they causing a lot of extra work for us.
they've
right
sent
now.
us at least 30 claims across our various streams on Dawn Trail
boy,
music.
howdy, yeah,
Did they do another one last night?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, we
Okay.
haven't got one. No. I did just get an email saying another one was released.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that's taking a lot
It's
of extra
annoying,
work.
but hey,
Oh, cool. So after you do...
they're not fighting us about it.
This is in Uwu. So Garuda, Ifrit, Titan. And then you fight La Habrea as one of the parts of it. And then Ultimate Weapon to finish it out, it might seem.
Cool.
Yep, and that's it. So 5 there. So we've got 5, 7, 6. And I believe that's all of them, unless there was a Heaven's Ward Ultimate, but I feel like it didn't exist before then.
Oh, you ride the knockback to get to a safe zone. Ooh.
Wait, Alexander came out in its own expansion? So Heaven's Ward, which had Alexander in it, they then made... So Ultimates have been around for a long time.
With Shadowbringers, everybody's saying.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, let's figure that out.
You gonna make notes?
Yeah, I'm gonna make notes because I wanna track the business, the important business. Because then we'll know if they're getting close. Because if I see a bunch of messages on Sunday, they're like, they hit phase 5. We can go, what's that mean?
Shadowbringer Ultimates got shafted because of COVID. DSR should have been Shadowbringers. Interesting. These portal things look like hell on earth. Yeah, they're gone already. Rogue Maids, thanks for the super. Unending Coils of Bahamut. The Weapons Refrain. The Epic of Alexander. Dragon Songs Reprise, depending on how you like to say that. The Omega Protocol. And now, Futures Rewritten. What are these tethers?
They look awful.
Oh, we got looks like a tank down.
Well, yeah, they were trying to get the res out there.
Oofarino. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of already existing PTSD for light rampant in chat.
So what is light rampant?
I'm going to have to see it a few more times to remember. From E8S. So it's a Savage mechanic. That's the big tether mechanic. Ah, okay.
So I wasn't incorrect necessarily. This is a Stormblood thing that fired up then, which makes sense because Stormblood is kind of when everyone says like raiding got good in a sense.
Yeah.
But it looks like, yeah, I'm still kind of, you did a list at me. That was, I need visualization. So the Unending Coils of Bahamut and the Weapons Refrain were both Stormblood. That's wild.
Makes sense.
They just they did two? Were they working overtime?
Well, that's what chat was saying where COVID kind of screwed up the rollout.
Oh, there's always two? Oh, so this is the first one? So we can expect in Dawn Trail another ultimate?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
That's some pretty good
That is
content.
my understanding, yes.
Nice. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
So the tether is the lights rampant. How does the tether work? Let me. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? I can look up E8S.
Yeah, look up some stuff.
8S guide. Hopefully a written one. E8S for dummies. Thank you, 14 Reddit. Oh, this is a...
You having trouble with my trackpad?
No, actually, this works better than you made it sound like it would. Let's see.
At least it doesn't have the little nub. I freaking hate that nub. Little red nub.
Oh, this doesn't actually explain how it works, unfortunately. Let's see if chat helped me out. What about the little nub? Why are we talking about nubs?
In the middle of old laptops, I had that little red nub, and that was supposed to be your mouse.
Oh, yeah, I like those. For like really casual browsing. If anyone gets too close or too far from a player they're tethered to, you explode and wipe the party in a chain reaction. That's how Lights Rampant works.
Oh, good.
That's what that gold tether is that goes out, which is why you're not seeing anyone get max distance, which I was curious about.
So they're pretty distant, but I guess you just can't cross that final. Oh, wait, hang on. It seems weird. We're back in Prague.
All right. Audio.
Possibly have gone elsewise. And it's so good that it kind of masks how hard it is to achieve. This is kind of a contrast to that, interestingly, because this crystal phase that we're seeing progress here by Lucrezia is chaotic looking. It doesn't look like a dance at all.
We know that those things are baited, right?
Yes.
So theoretically, you can bait them to cleaner position spots, etc., right? As opposed to it being something like Honeybee, where you have all of the random lines across the... Oh my gosh,
that.
the amount of time. No, I know. It's fun. It's fun because I do
Everyone's bane, I feel like.
It's everybody's bane, yes. But it's also fun, especially if you are...
Okay.
So-
I have a giggle at the comment of it doesn't look like a dance. It's chaotic because I feel that way about anything I don't yet understand.
Yeah,
It
eventually
always
will
looks like chaos
yeah.
at first.
Well, it's kind of the Lord of the Dance effect. You know, when one person's just tap dancing, you look like an asshole. But if 20 people are tap dancing with you,
What?
it looks great.
What do you have against tap dancing solos?
I have nothing against tap dancing, but I think if you bust out a Lord of the Dance style dance, you do look like an asshole. And Michael Flatterly looked like he rightfully, like, and he was like, you know, he was constantly gesturing at his own feet like I was supposed to be amazed all the time. And I was amazed to an extent. I'm way more amazed
This
by
man
like a...
thinks Singing in the Rain is one of the biggest
I was about to get there.
insults he's ever received.
What? No, I was about to get there. I think like your Fred Astaire's, your you know, more Hollywood tap dance is way more interesting.
Oh, okay. So you're drawing a line strictly between like Riverdance and...
It's like my feeling of a cappella. You are working so hard to act like I should be impressed that I think you're an asshole. This goes deeper, but you should probably just bail.
I like acapella too.
Yeah, but a cappella is about, you know, they think they're so impressive.
I think it's just it's a form of...
But they think they're more impressive than they are, is all I'm saying.
I mean, maybe acapella people you knew.
And they get in a cave and they're like, ooh, free echo, and like I'm supposed to be impressed. Did that as a child. Not impressed.
You just have to hold really still to hit notes like that sometimes. It looked like it's impressive because it's actually impressive.
I know, it takes a lot of work.
Oh my God.
But there's a difference.
Wow.
But you know, like, think of an asshole magician. You can think of one. You immediately can think of one. There's several.
Chris Angel.
And there you go. But there's also very cool magicians.
Yes. Did I tell you we went and saw a magician while we were in Vegas?
No, you did? You went and
Yeah,
saw... Who'd you see?
So just next door to where we were staying at the Flamingo is Piff the Magic Dragon, who performs with Mr. Piffles, the Magic Chihuahua. And we were like, we have to see this. It was fucking incredible. Absolutely god tier magician. He's amazing.
Wait, well, how was the dog?
The dog was great. We got to meet Mr. Piffle. I believe it's Mr. Piffles 2. Sadly, Mr. Piffles passed.
Well, you know.
3 weeks after we came back, and they did, in fact, clone the dog.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, so it's Mr. Piffles 2.
So it's actually 2. Wow.
Yep.
That's incredible.
I believe one of his tours was called We Spent Too Much Cloning Mr. Piffles Tour.
Yeah, it was easily, what, $25,000?
I think it's about 25 grand.
Yeah.
To clone a pet. Yeah. Anyway, this got horribly off course. Welcome. This is to world first coverage that the only grinding gear could bring you. Shout out to Piff the Magic Dragon. Great.
Lives by the Sea.
Great magic show. He was on, I think, America's Got Talent, I think is where he got his, like, where he blew up in the States. If I remember correctly. Anyway, got some supers to thank you. Fitchel with the super light rampant shatter noise haunts my nightmares. What if something didn't haunt your nightmares? Like you were happy to see it in your nightmare.
Well, then it'd be a savior, right? Like, saves me from
Saves
my
my
nightmares.
nightmares.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Repeat hero of nightmares.
Yeah, it was actual cloning, yes. Jasoni Super, what's light rampant? Pain. Lots of pain.
Yeah, not the made-up cloning called having a baby. The real deal.
Yeah, I know he was also on Full Us a couple times. I haven't seen him yet, but Scott B says, does this mean you guys aren't doing this one blind? SMH.
You can smack that head all you want.
I mean, it could still be blind. Do you think I'm going to remember all this by the time I actually step foot in this nightmare?
No, we've got some ideas about like trying things, looking up a guide, trying things, you know, playing alongside a guide. But Ultimate, I think, would be a studied, insane thing.
Savage and Ultimates, I want to look up.
Yeah.
Lukey supered. How freeing is it to be able to look things up instead of keeping yourselves blind for fights for possible future streams? Extremely freeing. It's nice to engage in this community.
It is.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I prefer it. I like it quite a bit. Vivian supered after the hell that was going through week 1 Eden's verse. It's still my favorite Savage tier today with the rest of Eden a close second. Enjoy Trauma. Oh, you know, we do enjoy Trauma. That's why we play Final Fantasy XIV.
After all.
Christo, thanks for the 16 months. Light rampant PTSD-inducing mechanic that fills your screen with lights and ding, 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 making it impossible to find out what went wrong. Oh. Good to know. Oh, Fitchell, thank you for another super. Light rampant video in members chat if curious. I don't know if we're set up to show anything like that.
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Oh, we are currently watching the stream, so yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. Rogue Mage super that light rampant is such an awful mechanic. The blue mage strat for E8S is to pop your invul and wait for it to be over rather than try to do it right. Okay. I like cheese. I'm here for cheese. Big cheese fan. And remember, Kyle, Thanksgiving is time for brie.
What?
It's time for brie.
Brie?
Yeah.
Why?
There's usually brie around on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I love brie.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
I didn't know that.
Spiral, thanks for the super. I got the acapella thing. Same energy as ukulele guys at parties. Just instrument guys at parties. As someone who can play guitar, I refuse. I hate that. I've been at one party where that happened, and I've never wanted to tell a stranger he was an asshole in public more.
I did take guitar lessons in my teens because it seemed to be working. You know, like,
attracting people.
People seem to be impressed.
I've never seen it happen at a party. Granted, I've only seen it one time, and yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's gross."
How old were they? Maybe like you crest a hill.
We were in our 20s.
Okay, yeah, you definitely crest a hill.
Early 20s.
Like high school, if a dude's playing guitar at lunch, it was a gravitational effect.
I will say being in bands worked for me. Girls did in fact start talking to me because I played, VFWs in backyards. But yeah, originally I started just because I liked guitar.
Okay, we seem to have quite the breakdown going on stream.
All right, let's get some sound. All right, pause for a quick sec.
Okay.
Whose video is this?
All right.
So we can give credit where credit is due.
Hang on. Okay. I'm having an issue that the players would have in this instance where I can't find my mouse because there's so much going on.
Let's unfull screen it.
All right. This is
Keone Phoenix. Shout out to him. And the video is called E8S.exe.
And it seems to just be a super cut of all their deaths.
At absolute zero. That's, it's not what we're here for.
No, but, we gotta... I love the star thing. I think that's a super fun one.
This track is such a banger. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So where are the tethers? Oh,
There's some.
Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
So you have to get into position while also making sure you maintain tether distance.
Yes, the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Not too far, not too close. I did that into the bunny hole today with a pug group because everyone was there but me. Oh my word. Oh, can I send you, while we're looking at videos, can I send you something that made me laugh very hard on Twitter?
Okay.
This isn't going to work. I'm going to do it on my phone. I'm not logging into my Twitter.
An absolute
deluge. I've never seen this website in my life. Fan art is killing me. It was very well edited. Seems like they're getting it. Flashbacks of Speen, just a little bit. Dude, I want to like rip Speen tonight. It's killing me that we haven't gone back in there. Oh, is that tiny little mark you gotta hit? Oh, yeah, Jesus. No. Well, it's the ice floor.
Yeah.
We missed some PROG. Lucrezia got to the next phase.
Well, the thing about PROG is they'll have to do it again.
Hey. Beat that magic girl.
Wow. That looked like a lot of work.
Yes, it did. Shout out to him. Give that video a like.
That's neat. That's neat.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn. It got a lot of views. Huh?
Oh, damn. 500,000?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's super cool.
Well, after seeing that, I need a drink.
All right, go for it. I'm going to tune in
Are you kidding
for a moment, see what we're talking about here. We're looking at Team Coeurl, who I believe was on the leaderboard earlier. Oh, wait. Did Echo make the board? They're now number 4?
So you're telling me
That was a good break.
Looks
They had
like
a good lunch then
Yeah.
from their elite chef.
Well, can I interest you in an adult beverage?
Sure.
Sweet.
You know what? Really, truly.
yeah, you
All right,
I'm
you
not
got a
worried about
cooler.
So, you said, treat it like Thanksgiving
Yeah,
game
no, it's
day.
a sports day,
And
man.
Katie and I do have a Thanksgiving tradition of drinking old fashions while we make turkey. So, I thought I'd bring some glassware. I will not be mixing on stream, though. I've already mixed the old fashioned.
But don't you also make like syrups and stuff like that? That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
So thank you for mixing it
Why,
in
yeah.
advance.
Of course. I have some batched old fashioned. And I even brought my home ice molds.
Oh, the big ice. The big ice,
The big ice
is
is
here.
here. Only slightly melty.
Pogger's big ice.
Pogger's big Pog ice. And a baggie of garnish.
What a professional.
If anyone would like to
Absolute
make
professional.
old fashions the way I make my old fashions at home, it's a teaspoon of 2-to-1 Demerara syrup, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 1 dash of orange bitters, and 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. I recommend Buffalo Trace.
Damn. Trace those buffaloes.
You trace them. Trace them good.
Get you some Raw neck. Trace.
Raw neck. Is that what you said? Get that raw neck.
Went home last night. Kristen was like, how'd it go? I'm like, they changed the pronunciation on Ronique. It was very bothersome. I was okay until Aaronville said it. And then I was like, oh my God.
And then I felt like I was being gaslit.
Then I knew. Then I knew it had been changed.
Behold.
Behold.
I even cleaned up the orange for you. It's nice and pretty.
What? How did you clean up the orange?
Well, you peel it and then you cut the edges off to make it pretty and straight.
Oh, wow. Such presentation.
Oh, God. Huh. Well. Cheers.
Hey, happy game day.
Happy game day. Oh, shit, that's good.
Wait, is this the Prog? Big Gaia?
Hey.
Big Gaia's new.
Yes.
Do we have any... Are they going to have comms of our players here?
Thancred to Shiva to Gaia introduction. So this is now our Gaia
We,
introduction. This
move
Oh
is-
my God.
Right into the stoplights.
Can we up the far right fader?
Tethers out as well. I do want to not lose track of the fact
The
that
what now?
Shiva left.
The volume?
Your far
Oh,
right
you want-
fader. Don't you bring that up when you...
She did.
She may be back later. Okay,
What
those
the
are
crap
spinnies.
is
oh
that?
My
Yep,
dying, I
there
believe.
we are.
relativity, everything happening.
It reminds me I should watch
Look at
The
all
Rock
the
again.
debuffs.
It reminds me of the
I don't know what some of the
freaking-
debuffs are. Some of them
The
I
bio
recognize,
weapon
some of
from
them
The
I don't.
Rock.
Those are the debuffs from Relativity, right?
Yeah, but I think some of them are new.
There might be some new additions in. The ones I'm seeing
I don't
right
like soft
now
shit.
are
Shit.
those same ones as far as I can tell.
Plastics.
So, you with Relativity, for anybody who doesn't know, the basic summary of this mechanic, and then Jeeth, maybe you can jump into more
Yeah.
details, but the basic summary is that it is a time mechanic. So you essentially get hit with all these debuffs, and then based off of those, you have to position yourself in different iterations because when she rewinds time, you are going to go through all of them. You are forcibly moved around, and you go through all of them. I don't know if you wanted to touch on any like specifics of it, but
I mean, I don't want to do specifics because
Sure.
who knows what the specifics are
true.
going to be. This is going to be Relativity amped up in the same way that Light Rampant was amped up. This is going to be wild, but I'm so happy to have seen that introduction to
I'm not gonna
the
lie, man,
next
this looks
phase
really
we
fun.
have done. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 2.5, and now we're in Phase 3 with Gaia,
and
if
with
that's what we're going
phase
to call it.
3, I mean, pretty soon here we're going to be taking a break, right?
Yes.
But I believe we will have a giveaway coming up as well.
That's right. We've come out of a
right?
new phase, so production should be setting up a new boss drop. Oh, it's with
Nice. I think.
we're going to be doing a giveaway as well. My liver will be giving way to alcohol.
There you go. I can see like it's bullshit, but if you enjoy the content of the bullshit, I'm sure it's a lot more fun.
I love bullshit. I'm a big bullshit fan.
That's
You know,
why I put so much importance on Thordan, because I love Thordan. I love that big knight so much, and that's the one I really want to do. That's the one I would be willing to prog through and work hard to get good at. Eden's like middle tier for me. I think Ultimate Weapon sounds really fun. The rest of them just like it's the trapping. It's the same thing as like a 5/5 flyer. It can be the dumbest eyeball monster, and I'm like, eh. But then it's like a giant demon, and I have to sacrifice 5/1/1 humans to even make it, and I'm like, this is value.
We're not the same people.
Because the picture's badass.
I mean, I am moved by aesthetics to a certain degree, but when it comes to a game like Magic the Gathering, I just want value.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
It's all about pictures.
It's nice if it's value and good aesthetics, but
that is the sweet spot.
but
right?
I'm mostly just there for value. I'm a soulless Magic the Gathering player,
So I would say if I had to rank these, if I was ranking them personally,
based on just reading them on Google.
just well, not even like knowing the strategy, just theme.
I'm trying to accurately downplay how much knowledge you have of this. So Kyle's going to rank every ultimate, not based on playing it, not based on seeing it, not based on watching a video about it, but based on reading a short Google snippet about it.
Well, no, I'm not even doing that. You're giving it too much value there. I'm using the poster, like the character is what my decision is based on.
So this is like if we ranked every Final Fantasy based on the box art.
Exactly.
We should do that.
And Dragon Song is 100% the one I want to do most. Followed by probably Weapon Refrain because La Habrea #1.
Okay.
Epic of Alexander. Omega. Eden.
Nate supports your ranking.
And then Unending Coils. Even though I think I really like Unending Coils, it's also just that's just crusty bullshit. Like I think the crustiness of it would bother me.
Thank you. Your this laptop is dying of death.
Oh,
yes. It's so could you do me a favor and scroll up on the supers a little bit?
sure.
Yeah, let's see. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. And then also, is that keyboard functional?
That keyboard? Yeah.
Smack the mic on the laptop. That
Here, you want to trade lap accessories? You can have mine and I'll take yours.
That.
Okay.
one. Just wanted to hit it with one old man zoom in. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, you got a wireless mouse? Look at you fancy.
It's
fancy?
The studio is always evolving and improving. This is but year one of the
I
studio.
really want to get a wireless mouse and keyboard. I've never been that person. I want to be that person now.
That one has optional, and I really like it. I
I think most nice wireless mice these days are optional.
Yeah, probably.
I have a little travel one, and it's optional, which is nice. Drummer, thanks for the super earlier. Smooth McGroove begs to differ on your acapella. I don't know who Smooth McGroove is.
Maybe.
But
Smooth McGroove sounds like they have a good personality about it.
we maybe we can find peace here. You know how you love themed bands, and I say I don't like themed bands?
So, yeah, there's a problem, Garrett.
I was trying to move through this quickly, but yeah,
I know.
Go ahead.
But,
Go ahead.
we're waiting on PROG. Why shouldn't I bullshit a little bit? This lasts for days. Most theme bands that I love, terrible live. Absolutely horrible live. And it's a huge disappointment. So most of the bands you've made fun of that I brought up, I've seen like a video of them live and been like, whew.
Not great live bands does bum me out. I can make exceptions sometimes. One of my favorite bands I make an exception for.
Who's that?
Blink-182. They're not very good live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Travis Barker's amazing. Tom and Mark, they're not great.
Are they just like super introverted, or they just don't?
Mark, I feel bad for. Mark fought cancer and had to retrain his voice.
Oh wow.
Tom just sounds like crap.
Oh, Tom
just can't sing.
He needs some studio magic.
Yeah. I saw them in 2002, 2001. They were great. I've probably seen them 7 more times since, and they're worse. They get worse every time I see them. They just keep getting worse.
Bummer.
But it's still a fun live show. Their banter's amazing. Travis is one of the best drummers currently drawing breath. So it's still a good time. I still give him a pass. But yeah, Tom is a rough live musician. Love him to death though. So I don't even remember anymore what I was going. I was going to say there's a theme band I love called Masked Intruder. They all wear ski masks in primary colors. So the lead singer is blue. The guitarist I think is like red and yellow.
Tank, DPS.
And the drummer is red.
Okay.
That's it. And every song they write, they're pop punk love songs from the perspective of the stalker hiding in your bush.
Can we agree that the drummer would be the healer?
It might be green. I don't remember. I know Blue's the singer. But they have an a cappella song on every single one of their albums, and they're great. It's wonderful.
Because lead singer's probably the Tank.
So this is what I'm saying. Here's a theme band, which I make fun of you for, and an a cappella, and they have a cappella tracks on every album, which you don't like. Can we find peace through Masked Intruder? Okay, wonderful. And now I'm checking. Does anyone in chat know what I don't think anyone in chat knows this band. Can't recommend them enough. Give them a listen. Rogue Mage, thanks for the super. Light Rampant is an awful mechanic. Oh, no, we got that one. I missed the Smooth McGroove. Okay, my bad. My bad. Because there's the ukulele guy at a party. Ultimate is the one tier of content I've not tried yet, but I look forward to eventually stepping into one just to test my skills this SRX. I'm looking forward to it. Savage first, though. For us.
Yeah, let's go in order when it comes to that, at least.
Kind of. We can go out of order in terms of
what we
first,
do.
but-
Yeah, like we can skip.
Hey! Okay, mage!
Yep. She's there. She's been doing the player interviews too today.
Hell yeah.
Earlier when they were on break, she was grabbing some
Is she wearing
players
fun
in
socks? Like
Oh yeah,
boomers?
she's
What
got
are
like
those?
she's got I believe they're chocobo socks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what their production schedule is. I assume, are they just going? Like, are they just going to be there every day? That's a massive
It's Race World
undertaking.
first, man.
Yeah.
Also, the phallus is back.
Yeah, they need to back that up a little bit.
There's one in the back, and it doesn't really look any better.
No, you're right. It does just end.
I
think they're going for maybe like that's got to be intentional.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because they're kind of going for like a Star Trek thing.
A Star Trek thing?
You know, the communicator and, the Star Trek symbol.
I wasn't aware of giant phalluses. It looks like the Dr. Evil thing.
I mean, a triangle is kind of phallic.
No.
If you did bubble writing, right? As a kid?
Oh, like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where you write something and then you draw a circle around it, and you draw enough circles, it becomes a circle.
Oh, my God.
If you drew a phallus and you drew a shape around it, it would become a triangle eventually. If a curved one.
That's a stretch.
Fair enough.
Oh, my word. Now, Coeurl, I'm so sorry you're following that. Thank you for the 25 months. World First Watch Party. Been a while since I last got to watch you guys because I haven't finished On Trail. Lol, how is it being current? I love it. It's comfy.
It is comfy.
I finally feel like an MMO player in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm grinding every week. I'm trying to cap out my tomes. It's cozy. I'm playing it offline because there's a lot of repetitive things that I enjoy doing, but I don't feel like I have to wait to do it online.
Sure.
It's become a near daily staple of my life, which is how I know I'm really ingrained in a game.
The variety of content's just really nice because it's been MSQ for a while, and while we took those big breaks, they felt purposeful and tight on time.
I'm enjoying the break. I was definitely getting a little, to me, analyzing the narrative was getting a bit long in the tooth, because if you just do the same thing long enough, eventually it's going to get a tad old. But more than that, I'm just excited to be able to talk about current events because it's what we've always done in the past. And while some folks that I think were new to us were worried about what are you going to do when you're current, the whole time I was kind of obviously a little concerned. You never know. Folks might just be like, I hate what you're doing now and leave. But for the most part, I was thinking to myself, we're going to do what we've always done, which we haven't been able to do because we haven't possessed the knowledge base to do it, which is talk about the game in its current state. It's what we've always done in every other game. I finally get to do it for Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I'm having a good damn time. I'm in a really good headspace. I'm feeling good. I'm having fun. I want to kill Sphene.
We will.
I want to do it now. Right now. Best fight in the game, let's go, says Vivian. Okay, all right. I think that's when we were doing the reaction. On the video there. Art Matthews, super trying to follow from bus. Wi-Fi is pain, but let's go. I hope your Wi-Fi clears up for you there, Art.
Sometimes buses have Wi-Fi. Yeah, good luck.
This Wi-Fi is bussin'.
Oh, this Wi-Fi is bussin'. Oh, I see.
Jesus Super didn't have Jay and Silent Bob on the calendar today. Huh? Is it because you're wearing a jersey? That's not even Silent Bob. That's just Kevin Smith.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of works.
I'm not even wearing my beanie.
It's a bit, colorful, but I can see the connection. Yeah.
Hey, Zeus, I'm coming for you. That's a stretch. It's not even Silent Bob. That's just Kevin Smith. Garrett, no spray bottle? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's bussin'. The spray bottle's bussin'. This old fashioned's bussin'.
It is really good. It's really flavorful.
Well, it's my favorite bourbon, which
Yeah.
brings a lot to the table. But there's
Yeah.
also Angostura bitters, which is basically concentrated flavor. It's like every flavor under the sun.
No, it's delightful. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's delightful.
yeah, and about 2 ounces of bourbon in there. So you should be fun here in a minute or two.
Is that a lot? How many shots is that? That's all I know.
A shot is not quite 1.5 ounces, I think.
Okay.
So it's a little more than a shot.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know what a shot is.
I think it's 2 tablespoons.
I find it annoying because it's actually a shit unit of measurement for making drinks.
Yeah. I know there's 8 tablespoons in half a cup.
Rosie supered, where did you get that jersey, Kyle? I need to know. It was a gift.
It was a gift. Yeah, it was one of our P.O. Box streams.
Yeah, we don't know where it came from.
I can find out.
It's you look like E.T. is trying to hide from the government.
Well, it's licensed by Dungeons and Dragons, so we know that much.
Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
Well, it's not, they're not pirating it.
Geeky jerseys?
Yeah. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is. Rogue Mage, thanks for the super. Garrett, do you have any recommendations for what to gift to a Thanksgiving dinner host who drinks their spirits neat and doesn't do cocktails? Depends big on your budget. Really big on your budget. Also, like, what kind of spirits? Because, like, there's all kinds of spirits people could drink neat. Some people are bourbon drinkers, some people are tequila drinkers, some people are rum drinkers, so on and so forth. I'm going to assume bourbon, because that's usually the most common spirit enjoyed neat. Or scotch. Scotch or bourbon. So, yeah, the suggestion in chat right now about a nice single malt scotch is not a bad one. You go with a nice bourbon. If you don't know what they drink and you want to look like, well, you want them to know you spent at least a decent amount of money. A good in-the-pocket gift is like an Angel's Envy. That's a very, very inoffensive bourbon. I personally don't like it because I don't find it particularly challenging enough. I think it's a little weak for the price point. If you know they like a little more interest in their beverage of choice, I would look at anything from Russell's Reserve. They make multiple different bourbons at different ages, as well as ryes. Their 6-year rye is one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Will drink it neat. Will make a drink with it. It's great in both cases. If you're wanting to go a little bit on the more affordable end, go with a Four Roses, like a single batch. Or a barrel pick, or hell, just a Basil Hayden's. You can usually get that for under $40. I like a Basil Hayden's. That's a good sipper. So yeah, there's some bourbon suggestions there. Scotch can get real weird. Scotch can get, because there's peated, there's unpeated, there's Japanese whiskey, which is basically Scotch adjacent. But yeah, I will say, if anyone gifted me a bottle of Basil Hayden, I would never be mad. Never be mad. I think it's one of the best bang for your buck if you just want to sip on some bourbon. It's tasty stuff.
Do you mind if I pilot over to Mr. Happy stream? See how he's doing?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you need the thing.
Yeah, I just need to steal this for a moment.
Oh, that's fine. Listen, the super. Woo! La Habrea number 1.
La Habrea number 1.
Kev was here re-upped. I think Florexia left a message, but I can't scroll at the moment.
He's on his walking pad.
Oh, he said he would do it. He said he would do it. Food
Yep.
break until 20, so we got about 4 minutes on that.
Okay, cool. What is a walking pad?
It's a treadmill without any guardrails.
Is it powered, or do you sort of try to kick it backwards?
Considering how he's walking, it sure looks like it's powered.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's neat.
Good on Haps, keeping up on the health. Yeah, it's tough.
Jumping through town. These are just a bunch that were recommended to me this morning in the Discord. And I don't really know who's part of what team. Yeah. This is clearly very important information.
Oh my god, I love their BRB. Who is this?
This is
Peridot?
Peridot LOL.
Do they play League of Legends?
That would be my guess that they did in the past.
Or they like laughing out loud?
This
is
would be
everyone taking a break right now?
This would be our lead team, right? Because we've seen anytime there's big PROG, this guy's on screen.
So that would be Lucrezia.
This is Renan, who we watched the healer video on.
Nice.
Which I'd be very curious to hear their opinion on the recent dungeon. I know they probably poo-poo dungeons for their, lackluster difficulty, as they should. They're an amazing player, but I'd still be curious to see what they thought of the bunny after the recent video that came out before that.
Oh, if everyone's on break, go to your Discord.
Go to my Discord.
First, let's get sound. Get sound first.
Okay.
Prep sound.
Okay.
Get sound.
Prepare sound.
Prepare sound. Is sound prepared?
Well, we'll be there in a moment.
I've made a request and he is...
No, because this is going to open in Firefox because it's, that's my auto one, and then I got to copy it. I got to put it in.
Well, that's actually good in case you accidentally click on a link.
Yeah.
You're being safe.
Yeah, we don't want links to just, appear on screen.
Okay. Got to press the shit.
All right. What are we watching here?
First off, pause it. Pause it. Bring it back. Get the volume higher. I saw this on Twitter. This just came all across my Twitter algorithm, and it made me so happy. Are you ready? Yeah, all right.
It's supposed to be a fucking RPG. What role am I playing? The fucking victim? Jesus fucking Christ!
This made me so happy. I was howling watching this last night.
It's supposed to
Wow.
Yep. So who tweeted this?
Let's fucking victim? Jesus fucking Christ!
This slayed me.
Alpacas. Alpaca lips?
Alpaca lips _ Shout out to him. This is my favorite thing I've seen all month from 14 Twitter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's my absolute favorite thing.
That's ridiculous.
This is still very broken. I'm giving up on this laptop.
Okay. Oh, well, don't close it. No,
wow.
that'll make it worse.
Well, believe me, it was done.
It's very
it was
old.
toast.
It's very
I'm
old.
gonna steal this.
Okay, take it back. You gotta be gentle. You gotta romance.
Oh,
You gotta romance the 2012 laptop.
There's nothing. It's done. It's toast. It's over. I didn't get to see Chad's reaction to any of that.
It's talk over.
It's took over. Alpaca lips does great shorts. First time I've ever seen them on my feed. So I should give them a follow. Nice. Florexia, what'd you say earlier? I'm just joining and seeing this fight is giving me PTSD. Static broke because of light rampant, and I never cleared the fight.
So by broke, you made it to the final Eden, though, right? But we were looking at, Reen clothed in Hraesvalgr. So when was that? What phase, what fight was that?
Hraesvalgr?
Yeah, she had a dragon come out of her side. Like she had a bonus arm, a tentacle.
Wouldn't that be the dragon from Ranjit?
No, she had Hraesvalgr coming out of her side.
Why?
I don't know.
Hraesvalgr isn't on the first.
Eden was made up, It was all just a bunch of memories put into a computer.
I don't remember that.
And then it was even summoning the flying Hraesvalgr heads that you had to
because
catch.
Shiva. That's why.
Oh, because Shiva.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense. So, just simping for that dragon.
Just Shiva got weird.
Well, in 14, Shiva just is weird.
Is weird, yeah.
Shiva weird.
So,
Savage things. Okay.
Phase 2. Okay, so that was the bonus phase.
How offensive is it if I undo one more button? Is this?
You can let it fly.
Is this okay?
Do you need me to turn down the air a bit? Or are you feeling?
No, I'm good.
Feeling a little hot?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm just giving the people what two of them might want.
I believe last time you unbuttoned too many buttons, it ended up a GIF in OK Mage's Discord. So
okay.
Yeah,
in that
you
case,
do what you need to.
Yeah,
you do what you need to.
Let's look at it. Yeah, there it is. There it is, everybody. Only chests. Kyle's over here trying to resuscitate the laptop.
It's back. You just gotta have the special touch.
Just Bloom,
touch.
Thanks for the Super Ice Nine Kills. Is a great metal horror movie band. I'm familiar with the existence of Ice Nine Kills. I have never listened to Ice Nine Kills.
I heard Einstein Kills.
I mean, he was involved in the Manhattan Project, so
That is
you
true.
could make an
Wow,
argument.
Yeah, wow,
You
that's-
could make an
way- way
argument
to-
that
way to take
Einstein
it and run with it.
did in fact kill. Hey, man, history ain't always pretty. We gotta sponsor a new laptop for the lads. This is Tumbly Bumbly. It's rare we use one.
Yeah, if anything, I'd love some tablet, like, and then you can get like tablet arms on your things.
I like laptops. I like buttons. Tactile buttons. The mic is perfectly blocking the window. Okay, well here we'll just how's this? Is this more to your liking?
Does this please you?
Does this please you?
Enhance here. Figure yourself
Does
out.
this please you?
Figure yourself out. Where does that need to live? Yeah, there we go. Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
I haven't had Cool Ranch Doritos in a while. These are freaking delicious.
I'm a nacho cheese man myself. Yeah. Here for it. All right, I'm glad you're here for it. Hell yeah. Sweet. They're at peak day drinking. I mean, happy Thanksgiving. Now, peak day drinking will be actual Thanksgiving because I'll have my butt planted forever. I'm just going to be mixing up whatever catches my fancy while I'm cooking.
Mr. Happy and I have both been up since 5 a.m. It's a state of mind, really.
Nurho, what'd you super? You need to clear specific Savage tiers for Ultimates.
Oh, really?
Well, there you go.
Oh, well, that's great. Yeah, frick yeah. I love linear unlocking. I do.
I just thought you were so animated. I thought there was going to be more at the end of that.
Well, no, I find it. I didn't want to really get deeper into it, but I find it disappointing when a video game is like, you can skip to the next tier. Big catch-up mechanic. Let's go. It's like, no, let's all make our way through the stuff together. Learn something along the way. Be challenged. Grow as a person.
Thank Winkle for a super chat. I personally did Savage and Ultimate just Uwu before ever trying Extreme. Wouldn't recommend it as I needed a long montage of dummy rotation training. Well, it happens. Zico hit 2 years with us. Damn, Zico. You've been here longer. And Bunches with their first super ever saying Renan's videos on the history of previous Ultimates are a fantastic non-guide intro into those fights and what to expect. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Just gonna give you that.
Yeah, give me that back.
Oh, look.
Did you have a...
Look who we're sponsored by.
Yeah, well, that was tactical. Press the 1 button. 2 button, sorry. 4 button.
Are you sure?
4 button. There you go. Doghouse Systems.
Oh, doghousesystems.com. The official sponsor of Grinding Gear. Use the code BROMANCE. Get a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD for your trouble and support these two wackos in the process.
Did you want to give your ranking of interest?
The top.
Top is top?
Top is top.
Omega? Really?
Yes.
Nice.
I really like Omega.
Yeah.
Top is top.
And then would you say...
I've been campaigning this for years.
Because you love Eden. Like, you have just an unabashed love of Eden.
Well, it's the first time I gave a shit about the raid story.
Okay. Okay, that tracks. Okay. Yeah. I had to go through them there.
I liked other raids.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I actually locked in on the narrative.
Yes, and then I had to
shared.
first time because Pandemonium was after that. So that, because you like Pandemonium, right? Like you were into Pandemonium.
Yes, but that's after Eden.
Yeah, that's after Eden.
So it's not,
yeah.
how can it be the first time I was interested if I played it not the first, not before?
I would like to do Omega as like the capstone of playing all the Final Fantasies that are needed to play Omega. Because it's so much. There's Kefka.
I like Omega a lot. I just wasn't particularly locked in on the narrative.
Yeah, but like Kefka and all that. Like right now, I feel like I have to play. Me and my son just finished unlocking all the characters in Super Smash Bros. And I have to play Fire Emblem because frankly, I'm kind of disappointed.
Well, you liked Unicorn Overlord, so I'm surprised you haven't played.
I'm kind of
Fire
surprised
Emblem.
I am too, but there's so many Fire Emblem characters in there. It's kind of like, what the crap?
Just start playing.
Yeah.
Just have an organic experience.
It's honestly like insane how many Fire Emblem.
You remember the
characters
first time
there
you
are
played
in there.
Mass Effect?
Yeah.
You probably missed out on a character. You probably got another character killed.
Yeah. You just got to go for it.
Just play it.
Yeah.
Just play it. Don't worry about it too much. Coils, it's fine. I liked it enough, but there was so much 1.0 in it that it kind of disconnected for me.
The issue is that came out in Stormblood as a interpretation of A Realm Reborn. Like,
wait. What do you? We're
Coils.
We're talking about Coils.
Yeah, Coils Ultimate.
No. We're not talking about the Ultimate right now.
Oh, we're just talking
We're
about
talking
normal
about the
Coils.
first time I gave a crap about a raid storyline. That's what I'm reacting to.
Oh,
Chat seems concerned that I didn't give a crap about Coils. It was fine. I wasn't in love with it.
Sure.
I was interested. I wasn't gonna buy Coils merch. I would buy a shirt with Green and Gaia on it. I'm not nearly as interested in the backstory and things that link back to 1.0 as I am new Ascian lore.
Interesting. Yeah. Coils is a weird one. It feels like such a story capstone to A Realm Reborn, but once you're out of A Realm Reborn, it doesn't feel terribly important what you learned in there.
I would totally buy a shirt with Omega on it, but not because I like the story.
Would it be the Omega robot, or would it be
Omega MF?
MF? Yeah.
Yeah, because that is motherfucking a mono as fuck.
Yeah, that is a mono-y.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it.
It looks like we might be approaching
Some prog?
prog
Want me
for
to give us
Echo.
I'm going to give us some volume.
Yeah.
Get on the fader. I'll get on the volume.
All right, sounds good.
Weird stuff about cones on crystals.
Oh, I think they just died.
But Echo working their way through it, not quite meeting the DPS check. The
Yep. All right. Yep.
Oh, so it's a DPS check.
Yeah,
and
they
it
got a DPS check.
Didn't quite get there.
They've got a nice graphic there for the transitions. I like that.
I mean, you've got a nice graphic right there.
Thank you.
I have the power now. I just want to be like, look at us eat chips.
You can.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can have a chip.
Oh my god, I haven't had
Cool Ranch in a while, right?
Yeah, good.
It is good. It's
Yeah,
tasty
that's
shit.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cool Ranch Doritos. Where have you been?
Caster Curse, yeah, classic. You know, you get tuned in. That's when everybody dies.
Oh my god, this is so tasty.
All right, so my next goal is to find out. Looks like Kindred's actually taking the lead now. I want to find out about these guys. I want to find out who they are and what accolades they may have in the past. And I don't know if there's an easy place to do that. I don't think there's a Wikipedia. There might be.
Yeah, y'all, is there any sort of wiki for Final Fantasy 14, like competitive 14? Like, we would call it an esports wiki.
Yeah.
Over in the Blizzard side of things. Because Team Liquid's website, teamliquid.net, has a Wikipedia called Liquipedia. And that's where we used to keep up on StarCraft players and Heroes of the Storm players. No, there's nothing like this. That is a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should make one. I get annoyed when things don't exist that I want to exist.
Yeah, is it because if there's 2 per expansion, these events aren't that infrequent. Granted, with expansions being a little delayed now, but still about yearly, you could kind of Super Bowl this and have a pretty big event around it. But I guess there's nothing official, which is for the best. I do not want the company to make the decision to run these events. They always go sour. Because then they start making cuts, and then they cut players' funding, and the whole thing just falls apart because players rely on that funding.
Yeah. No.
It's an issue.
No, I don't. No studio involvement in competitive gaming.
And I guess, yeah, if you're doing twice per 3 years, it'd be hard to predict when it's going to happen. So making an event of it could be more difficult, whereas the international happens the same time every year. Back in the day, the World Championships for StarCraft happened around the same year. HGC for Heroes of the Storm. I've never actually watched a League of Legends tournament, but I assume that's probably the same time every year.
Oh, Worlds? Yeah, I think Worlds is about the same time every year. Not a League guy either.
All right, well, let's see what happens if I just put them in the old.
We're weirdos. We like unpopular esports.
To an extent, League of Legends is just a bunch of humans hitting each other with sticks. I don't care. They need more monsters.
Oh, the monsters are the people that play League of Legends.
So right now we have Kindred on top. Let's see if I can find anything about them. Looks like there is someone named Kindred in League of Legends, which is going to make this more difficult. They post their clear videos. And they got a world first streamed top kill. Would be one of their big accolades. While the other teams were silently progging off stream, these guys carried the bulk of the hype. The chat was amazing the whole time, says Razor Hawkzor 2 years ago on Reddit. Yeah, there's not a wealth of information on these players.
No. No, there isn't.
It changes to roster. I mean, that's just teams. It's nice to have a vessel that you can cheer for, but individual players are always fun to cheer for too.
The mouse is freezing.
Slightly, you're just out of range because it's plugged into the back of the computer there. So see if you can
gotcha.
Go towards the top.
If I move closer
go to the top. Go to the top of your lap.
That is funny. Bunches, thanks for the super. Oh no, we got that one. Lukey said Savage is needed for ultimates. X Death for UCOB, Kefka for Uwu, Eden Titan for T, Hesperos for DSR, Hephaestus for top, Wicked Thunder for Fru. So, yeah, you got to clear some shit.
Huh. Tied to modern savages, which makes sense because... So it is a progression rating system. You have to beat Wicked Thunder, the current hardest savage, or final savage, I can't say for sure that's the hardest, in order to get to the ultimate, because otherwise you could probably solo kill, Alexander on Savage or something like that.
Yeah.
Go into ultimate Alexander, no problem.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What is the expected gear? Is there minimum eye level for an ultimate?
I don't know, because YouTube is crashing.
Well, this is what you would want to wear. Is there a get in the door amount you have to have? Sync to 730.
And 730 is the highest eye level right now.
I believe that's the highest you can even get in the first place. If you did it in a year's time, would you be 730? Or could you go in there with better gear the later you go into the expansion? Or is it synced? It'll cap you. Okay. Damn.
Zeph's first super ever. Seconding the suggestion to watch Rinon's DSR and top videos at some point. Don't just cover the fights, but also the races and the community impact. They're great documentaries.
That sounds cozy.
That does sound cozy.
I like the sound of that. That sounds
I'm
great.
into that. And, as I battle some technical difficulties. There we go. AI summary. General consensus is that players will need... went away. The AI summary was mentioning eye levels in Final Fantasy XIV. How wonderful.
Don't underestimate food and pots. I think you would, yeah, that's a given that you would have to show up with everything ready, which is part of the fun. Like, the part of the fun is, granted for them, I wonder how many pots they have. I'm looking on their screen right now to see if I can find any pot piles around to see just how many they're sporting for a whole week's of progress. Looks like Echo has now moved down to number 5. And we haven't really seen any footage of no CCHH. So I'm guessing they're progress offline. What does the numbers mean? What is the percent? Is that the percent they've gotten into that phase? And they put it at 100% if it's... Oh, that'd be the health working down. Okay, so that's the health decreasing. So 100% is not 100% cleared. It would be that they have made it to 88.3% of phase 3. I really hope, I know that, you know, daddy issues incarnate here is kind of encapsulating a lot of things at once. It'd be really fun to see Innocence remade in any way for this. I would love to see Innocence kick ass. No, it's not Eden, and it seems like they make that distinction because your ultimate weapon was Trials combined. So what? Well, actually, what is kind of the tradition there? Epic of Alexander. So you have Unending Coils, which was Savage. Yep. Weapon Refrain was a combination of Trials. Epic of Alexander was Savage. Dragon Song was a combination of Trials. Omega was Savage, and then Future Written. So maybe you could even make the assumption that whatever they do next would be a combination of Trials for the Dawn Trail Part 2 of Ultimate.
Maybe. Usually Raid and MSQ. They did skip Stormblood story. Okay. Oh, Whirlet would be interesting.
Ooh. Oh my God. That would be cool.
That'd be super neat.
Because you'd have... How many robots is that? I mean, I guess you could also include the solo
3
duties.
that you actually fight.
Yeah.
4 if you include solo duty.
Yeah, 4. Right, the water one.
Okay,
that would be cool to see amped up.
More weapons ultimate. Okay. Winkle, thanks for the super. You need current BIS for new ultimates, so weeks of Savage Clear are needed to tackle ultimates on release. I mean, you would want that anyway.
Yeah,
this
you would.
shit
Yeah,
is so hard.
Exactly.
And then Jinx supered. Eye level sync is weird in the game. This is synced to 735. That's because in 2 patches there will be a dungeon that drops 735. There is no minimum, but you won't survive without BIS.
Okay. But you do always get synced to it to make sure that the future dungeons don't nullify this current content.
That's the vibe I'm getting, yeah. But think of all the comments we got on our extreme attempts being like, oh, if everyone had slightly better gear, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the deeps and all that.
Yeah. I really are... We just had so many deaths. I think that's the crux of our deep's woes.
Oh, no, I agree completely. Also, after watching the Renon video, I realized how much me and my fellow healer were overhealing because those checks are 30 seconds apart. We should just let you guys be at 1/4 health, and our HOTS should heal you to full over that time. But it does feel nice to battle, and that's part of the point they were making, is that it feels nice to battle your health bar and put it to full, rather than just be like, hot for everybody. Anyway, the 1 button is my favorite thing ever, and press that over and over again. But that's a huge amount of DPS that I was missing out on contributing to. So I had a fun little exploration of that.
Gotcha. So Lucrezia is getting going again here.
What are they? How many minutes? Where's their timer?
Top left.
Oh, I guess it's in Japanese.
What?
Do they have extra time in this? I see 112.
What are you looking at?
Very top right on their screen, there is a countdown going from 112. So ultimates allow you to
2 hours?
Yeah, allow you to have more time in there.
Starts at 120. Okay, well there you go.
Well, I guess you don't have to be such a gentleman about it when probably less people are playing. The trial servers are like, okay, get the hell out. You've wasted an hour of our time on our server and you're costing us money. Ultimates, maybe you don't need so many slots in the server to support everybody getting in there. You know, we don't got to make space for players in the line.
Fair. You're saying the timer is a low key judgment from the developers.
Yeah.
Like, listen, if you haven't gotten an hour.
Also, there's other people in line, and we need the server space. But ultimates, you can have 2 hours.
Maybe you should go to the training dummy or get very passionate about wooden logs.
There's not that many people in line at the end of the day.
Okay.
You ever ride a roller coaster at the end of the day and you pull up to the station? The guy's like, "You want to ride again?" And so he just throws the switch and you get to go.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah, exactly.
Happened to me on Gwazi a few times.
Yep.
Like, you just want to go in? All right, cool. Let's go. Love that shit. I was getting on. This is completely unrelated. I was getting on Everest 2 weekends ago with a friend of mine. And I saw one of the weather YouTubers that helped me through Milton.
Just there?
He was next in line to get on.
Oh.
I was about to go, oh my God, thanks for your work. And then it just shot me off.
You should have said it as you went launching. Thanks for work. Get out of there.
Yeah, it was, oh God, what was it? Which one? I forget the channel. It was, Stormforce Max? Max is in the title because I think the guy's name is Max. Someone in chat I'm sure knows. I know we've got some weather nerds in the gearbox. The problem with this, Kyle.
Yes.
It's really hard. It's very tough. I want to let you know. Sitting here with bourbon in my belly and Cool Ranch Doritos in front of me. This is so difficult. Because I just want to go play some Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, but that's good esports, though. I feel like that is...
Max velocity. Thank you. Sorry.
That is the touchstone of a great esports experience. If the whole time you're watching, you just go, man, I want to be playing this game.
Yeah.
Because there are games like StarCraft where I watch and I go, man, I'm happy to be watching this. I do not feel like playing that right now. I don't feel like working that hard.
I very rarely feel like playing StarCraft.
But I'll watch it, right?
I love watching StarCraft. Yeah, we've seen guys show up a couple times, depending on who they're tuning into. So Lucrezia has fallen to third place. That happened a little bit ago. Coeurl wasn't first, I think. Now it's second.
Yeah, we might have some.
We're talking a 0.2% difference in Phase 3 progression.
Right, and as terms of what's been on screen, it seems like there might be a little bit of team fatigue. I'm curious if I may commandeer here.
Well, the game is rated T for teen.
Yes. Let's see if we can, let's go check on our man, Mr. Happy. See if they're back. Okay, they're back from lunch. Let's give them a view in here.
I really want to thank you for making your snacks edible. I think of all the times I watched Harmon Quest and someone reached for a Cheeto. And we're like, oh God, that is the
they're
scaleless
just props.
thing.
Yeah.
No, they're real. It's just they've sat out for so long.
Yeah. No, yeah, these are real snacks. It's a real game day experience in here. Let's make sure. Mr. Happy seems to have floated slightly downwards over the course of the day, which can't blame him.
Actually, he probably has it in the perfect location where if he's
when he was walking,
his treadmill.
So they're on the Usurper of Frost. Let's tune in. Let's tune in here.
Come off. Cool down.
Mitts.
In time for something else. Also because we're bored and it's fun.
North one. Alpha. Out.
Ouch.
No source.
AC. Just clockwise. Stagger baits.
You can start farther to the right if you want.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Their placement of these AoEs is so clean.
Sink into
Front.
silence.
Ooh. Go.
Saw that coming.
God, the double sword attack is very cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
Starting at Delta.
Bring the stack marker over. Soak the Kamehameha.
violent.
Well, she is, believe it or not, trying to
Mirror,
kill
I'm
us.
assuming, spawns those. Yeah, what I've been calling portals. And then you can see the graphic as it constricts. Denotes when they're going to explode. Are they just ignoring the other one? Oh, they explode in sequence.
Darkness be gone.
Spread. Get your spots. Fly rampant.
Consume you.
All right, here comes the thing that gives everybody PTSD. That's done the Savage.
Happy is north. After your tower, you meet in between.
Why is it only lit up?
Where's that we discussed? Wait
With
for
one
the
little
orb to
slot? I
pop.
guess that means one player each. But
Rotate.
Twos.
Rock to the
there
tower.
already?
Twos in. Make your way to your protein spots. Spread
Ah,
protein
I
spots.
see.
Spread protein spots.
Have to light.
Sorry. Oh, whoops.
So you can't run in until...
So on your
Television
protein.
done.
On your protein.
You can take the res now.
It doubles.
Someone
damn!
doubles.
Wow.
Damn.
Boss does not target.
Sorry,
Literally just run away.
Fellow dammer.
Fellow
Spread
dammer.
call
Yep.
made me-
Unleash the light.
The cones felt vanished, so I just skipped a step. That's all.
Yeah.
Should be fine next time.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool to see them having at it.
Body check. Yeah. 14 loves its body checks. And I love my peanut butter.
So Kindred looks like they may have been first for top. Let's go check out, like, this is going to be useful. Let me Google Final Fantasy XIV Coeurl. Thanks for that one, team.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way that's going to work.
Okay, Team Coeurl. World 5th. On Dragon Song would be my guess at this pile of graphics I'm currently looking at.
That sure looks like maybe DSR.
That certainly looks like maybe a knight mixed with a dragon, yes. So, okay. I didn't, yeah, okay. So is that, here, I had Arthur. So Arthur's is dressed as Fate today. Is that, I didn't really put it together earlier.
What, a scarf and a middle part didn't do it for you?
No, it didn't. Like, I was honestly kind of lost what was going on. But then again, I'm not familiar with Arthur's. So who is Arthur's? I believe they were part of the Xeno birthday party. And that's about all I know about them.
Oh, the famously deleted tweet?
Yes.
Okay.
Of the big birthday party.
So day 1 media tour.
Yes.
We were day 2.
Part of the old guard in Singapore. And this is Team Coeurl we're looking at. Okay. All right, well, let's listen in for a moment, shall we?
I was just asleep for a moment, unironically.
With the haze, my eye.
Manga.
I'm gonna do this from now on. Okay.
Fire.
used to be Team Coeurl, okay, is currently playing
What? Yeah.
with is Xeno Balde?
Symmetric Xeno.
Yeah.
Or are they Doug, Dad, Papa, Da?
Yeah,
I'm
shouldn't
sorry,
have-
I
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
have
have-
you.
Yeah,
Bald
yeah, yeah.
days, you know? Oh, it's fantastic.
Another Baldo conga line incident.
Wait, that was a crazy configuration.
Yeah, that was. I had to move.
Okay.
Bald American? Jesus.
YouTube doesn't like being put on mute for an extended period of time, so we just got to give this a refresh.
Basically, you know, if you don't have a Tesla, you are left. Always.
Man, I saw 4 people over there. But yeah. What? Did my shit fall off?
Kaboom.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't think anything of mine fell off. I'm gonna change the way I do that buster, so that's fine. I'm gonna use Dark Mind on the other thing.
Anything jumping out at you, Garrett?
These busters, man.
Right.
What was it, Dark Knight?
We should
Yeah.
just fucking involve.
No,
this
because
shit.
my understanding of anyone's play is immediately exploded by their bars.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like having gap closers and mitigation on 1, 2, and 3 seems clinically insane to me.
1, 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that buster like that from now on.
Okay. In the pairs. Smooth safe.
Oh, that is a fine room for error on that knockback.
Conga.
Or are you taking the tether?
I can Roma this if you want me to.
No, I'm good.
More busters. Is it a stack?
It's ready for towers.
That looks like a stack. Was the movement just for fun?
Out. Make sure you stay. Stay. Go.
Yeah, I should never die to that buster again, man.
Those are big swords.
Yeah. Whoo, that's big boy damage. Damn.
So is that your living dead? Like, are they just that close to dying?
I don't know where it is on his bar, and I wasn't paying attention to buffs.
I guess if you know exactly what the gear is, you can make it that close to damage.
That was his invuln? Okay.
I did
I'm
the thing.
assuming it's a thing that isn't even
Oh.
to 60 seconds.
I
yet.
did the cringe thing, man. Fuck.
Oh shit! Do I know that feeling?
That's fine.
Wait, we were on there. Oh no.
It's not fine. I lied, guys.
We are fucked, bro.
Oh.
Damn, that's brutal. That looks intense. So we haven't watched a lot of, we haven't been current really long enough to watch a lot of these content creators' content. But I have heard one of the cool things about Xeno is that when they make a video about what should be changed on a given job, that they're quite detailed about what the changes should be. There's not a lot of, this is changed and is bad and no further explanation. It's change this, change this, change this, and has actually seen some impact based on their recommended changes in the past to tanks.
I've seen Xeno thrown around a bit with the latest round of Dark Knight buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think if something's bad, it's perfectly fine to call it out without having a suggestion. Because we've talked about this in the past. Like, a lot of times our suggestions are bad. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't make them.
No, but the fact that they do have actionable suggestions, I think, is a big deal. And sometimes when you're complaining about a thing, like the healer is boring to play kind of conversation that's going around, it's so individual to the various healers. Like, some healers don't want to do any DPS. So it's hard to have a universal conversation. It seems like tanks in general, though, want the same thing. I like living, and I want to do some damage while I'm doing it and feel cool. But mostly, I want to live.
I can't say I've ever had a disagreement in desire in a conversation with another tank player. Yeah. No, I think there's a lot of different kinds of healers in the world. Just as I think there are a lot of DPS, and everyone kind of wants to move health bars, whether they're enemy health bars or ally health bars, in different ways. TBN is just divisive amongst tanks.
What's TBN?
The Blackest Night, the greatest mitigation in the history of tanks and MMOs.
Is that the one where you just don't die, or what's?
No. That's Living Dead.
Okay,
That's
tell me about TBN.
Invuln is Invuln. Every tank has Invuln. No, Blackest Night. I don't have to use it on myself until I really know a fight. I only use it on myself. It can be targeted onto other players. As a matter of fact, today I used it on Bunny Boss to help a player who was quite bad and kept getting hit by mechanics.
Good for you.
But no, it's the gamble. It's the gamble damage mitigation where if it essentially I grant myself shield, and if they burn through the entire shield, I get a free damage ability. So it feels great when they burn through the shield and I get my free ability. It feels terrible when I pop it and I actually don't take enough damage to pop the shield.
Okay.
But to me, coming from World of Warcraft, I always found the over in World of Warcraft, I find anyone even using the term active mitigation kind of hilarious, because the only thing active about it is typically popping it. There's usually nothing beyond that point that is interactive in any way. The reason I love the Blackest Night so much is because I pop it, and if I do it correctly, if I use my knowledge well enough, and I take into all the other accounts of things that might be bringing damage down, and I know that if I pop this, it's going to get eaten through, I'm going to up my DPS as a result. That feels really good. Also, just doing more attacks is fun. In any video game, doing more attacks is fun.
How much mana do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
Jesus, no, I have no idea.
Okay. Because I see that it costs 3,000, which sounds a lot.
Oh, wait, no. It's a fixed amount.
So 10K?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone has 10K. Oh, I didn't know that.
So I need 3,000 MP to do the damage ability that I get for free when the Blackest Night pops. But the Blackest Night costs 3,000 MP.
Right.
But I'm spending that 3,000 MP to mitigate damage, and then I get a free attack on the back end of it. So it pays for itself as long as you use it correctly.
So there's a lot of feels good going on there.
Yes.
So what's the issue amongst other tank players or tanks in general.
I actually am not 100% clear on the issue that other tanks have with it. I'm assuming that they wish they had it because it's so much fun and it's wonderful.
They're
and it's
having
great.
too much fun. The Dark Knights are having too much
But
fun,
a lot
and that's
of
the issue.
I know a lot of Dark Knight players who are just like, it feels really bad when I pop it and I'm punished for using it. But to me, that's all. If we got rid of that, it wouldn't feel as special.
But doesn't... I believe the Darkest Knight has priority on top of all of their shields, right? So the chances of someone ruining it for you are slightly lower.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I was reading chat.
It has priority over other shields. So like if I put a shield on you, it would be under your Darkest Knight.
That is my understanding.
So that you wouldn't.
Yes, but this is where like getting a white mage does impact because they have an AoE stun ability.
Right, and that would cost the damage.
All of the melee, all of
Right.
the white damage coming in off of the. Well, actually, if it stuns everything, it stuns all of the damage ceases for a bit, and if that gets timed poorly with the Blackest Night, you go, damn it, white mage.
And if I,
but you shouldn't really care that much because it's a dungeon at the end of the day. Who cares?
Right.
You'll be fine.
And if I hit you with a 10% damage reduction to you, chances are you'll probably still get it off. But I can see how the feels bad can exist.
Yeah. Xeno's issue with that Blackest Night is that it's the same MP as the attack you're getting for free. There's no substantial gain like other classes with similar gains. That's fair. It makes me feel special and I like it.
I mean, from what I'm learning about Blood Lily, that sounds freaking awesome. And I want it on all the healers. So Blood Lily, my understanding, is it's a white mage spell and you do a thing that is helpful for everybody, be it healing. And then after you do that thing 3 times, you get to do a huge amount of damage. So you're rewarded for healing everybody by getting a cool damage ability. Now in Astrologian, I am rewarded for buffing everybody by getting a cool damage ability. But doing my job of healer and applying that to damage sounds really nice, and I like the idea of it.
Alex is taking issue with rewarded as a word and saying it's actually refunded.
Okay, if you're seeing the damage part as a reward, then that's a personal preference, but I understand the semantics of it. I can get behind that.
You can only hail if they are damaged. It's a rebate, not a discount.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I feel like we're talking about coupons. Interesting. Would you like to get off topic?
Yes.
Kit London supered. What are your favorite family card or board games to play?
My eldest is 3, so my options are pretty limited. You know, I don't like Candyland. Candyland is dull. But I'll vote for Zingo. Zingo has it's basically bingo, but it has a really fun mechanic for the kids to use, a little machine that puts out the little bingo tokens, so they get to feel like they're really participating and working the machine.
Gotcha.
And they learn how to read. It's sight words, so it's.
I cannot remember the last time I played a board or a card game with my family. It's been a very long time.
Life was my favorite when I was little to play with my family.
We were a Monopoly family for a long time. Then we became a Risk family.
Ooh, nice.
I find most card games dull. Like I don't like Uno.
I've never played this with you, have I? We need to play this.
Arkham Horror?
Yeah.
He's reaching for Arkham Horror.
Yeah.
No.
No, at some point.
No, we need
to sit down and adventure.
We've heard my rant about I kind of don't really like tabletop because I don't want to learn before I can have fun.
Yeah,
that's called video games. I want to learn before I have fun. I'll play a new video game.
I feel like it's long enough that you learn before the final boss how to play, and then the final boss is the challenge of what you learned. So that's not, because a lot of games you're learning to play and then you lose, and that's it. You never got to like culminate your knowledge. So I do like this guy.
And yeah, at this point, I know how to play Catan, and I feel like that's good enough. And if you don't want to play Catan, you're too much of a board game freak for me. And I probably would rather stay home.
Yeah, Catan has all those expansions now, though. Like, you gotta ask what Catan we're playing.
Nah, just base Catan. Base Catan, please. But yeah, nope, we were falling way behind because we talked.
Take it away.
We talked about job discourse. We did it, Ashtoreth. Thanks for the super. It sucks that as you get better geared, you lose chances to use TBN. There are fights where I have to stay in AoEs to pop it. I am now doing that in dungeons, yes. But let me can I try and reframe that for you, Ash? You get to intentionally stand in AoEs to do more damage. Isn't that cool? Doesn't that sound kind of awesome? I mean, don't you feel like you're flexing as a tank player?
I mean, yeah, right. I see this when I'm running with other parties. I see a lot of, black mages are the stereotypical, but they do it where they just stand in the AoE and expect me to heal them. I hope that it's knowledgeable, that it is purposeful, that they say, wow, that Valgaunt guy, he sure is amazing. I'm glad he heals me so well. I can make the choice to stand in this, and I'm going to be okay.
Yes.
Because he will top me off because he's such a badass. Not, I do this all the time and I'll make it your problem.
Well, because of the damage mitigation, it shouldn't be too much over your problem. It is 100%, as the fun police in chat are pointing out, it is, at the end of the day, useless because you're not doing more damage. You're doing essentially the damage you could have done because you're spending 3,000 MP on a shield that will give you an attack that you could have just spent 3,000 MP on, and you didn't need the shield because you weren't intentionally standing in an attack. But how is everyone going to know you're so fucking cool
if
you don't stand in the fucking attack?
That's true, but also that feels good, right? So maybe that's a game design issue where what feels good should be. It doesn't sound like what feels bad is the right thing to do, and what feels good does give you the right thing to do. It's just that it's kind of useless and to do,
like, legit, 100% legit. In hard content, your Blackest Night is going to pop, and outside of that, it's dungeons. Who gives a shit? Make it fun for yourself.
Okay,
it's a dungeon.
That's fair.
You don't need to get into a min-max argument over dungeon content. Unless it's a bunny, in which case, I don't know, I'm full 720, the bunny's still popping my Blackest Night.
Okay. I know Warrior's fun. My problem with Warrior right now is honestly just that Wuklamok got seasick and motion sick, and she does too many flips. She shouldn't have been a Warrior. That's my biggest problem with Warriors right now.
Oh, Wuklamok?
Yeah, she would get absolutely motion sick doing that many flips.
It's different when you're in control.
No, it's flips. It's when you drive a car, but when you're flipping, you're just effed.
Can you flip?
I can't flip. I get motion
Then how
sick.
do you know?
Well, no, I do flips.
When? I've never in my life seen you do a flip.
Well, why would I
do a flip?
I'm not going to do it here.
Don't you want him to do a flip?
I need the nuggets, and I need the... What's it? No, not
That's a
those
nug.
nuggets. Nuggets are pads, children's
Look at this
pads.
man. Look at this man walking it back.
It's technically a roll. What's it called? A love sack. I need a love sack. I have one downstairs. If you'd like, before we leave, I will do a flip onto the love sack. I will do a handstand for you, but I will be motion sick when it's over.
That's not a flip. You got to land on your feet.
Yeah, but I need padding.
If you want to make the Wuklamok argument, you got to do a flip and land on your feet.
But wait, I can still win this because I'm doing 3/4 of a flip and I'm already motion sick. She jumps in the air and does like 3 in a row in order to do that buzzsaw thing.
She's stronger than you.
I'm just saying that she would get motion sick at the end of it.
Kyle can't pick up a giant robot hand, so this argument is already moot.
That's true.
We're not operating under the same level of ability.
Yes, but having muscles and strength does not determine how much motion sickness you can endure. Motion sickness is motion sickness, regardless of the strength of your heart.
And I am simply saying, as a lover of the scientific method, that if you cannot properly test for yourself, then you cannot properly prove your argument.
I mean, I could get in one of those like mall bungee trampolines and do 3 flips for you and then confirm that I am motion sick. If you would like. There's probably like some, like, you can probably train yourself that if you flip, let's say 20 times per a 10-minute pull, you'd probably slowly decrease your or increase your resilience to said flipping. You could probably train yourself to be more motion sick resilient. But I've never heard, no one ever tries because it just sucks. Like, no one wants to put in the work to get better at it. You just don't become a seaman in that case.
Let this be a lesson. Don't try and become a seaman.
No, just don't. It's not worth it.
Kyle is anti-seaman.
I wanted to do, like, after watching Deadliest Catch, I kind of wanted that job, but no. I was so disappointed when I was a kid. I was like, hey, if our jobs don't work out, guys, let's become firefighters. And everyone was like, ew, why?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone reply to not wanting to be a firefighter.
I know.
With ew.
I know, but if that's
Why
like how
ew?
all my high school friends reacted that way. And it stuck with me.
I mean, it is a bit of an odd suggestion as a high schooler. This is like something like a 8-year-old would suggest.
I'd like to be a fireman someday when I'm old. Be like part of the volunteer
when
fire
you're old
brigade.
and frail.
No, you've seen the old men in the old.
You can't lift a robot hand now. You want to go kick it
volunteer
indoors?
Fire brigade. You show up early and you're like, damn, we should call the real firemen. And maybe that's how it goes.
Yeah, because when I think of firemen, I think of old and in their golden years and doing something for fun
Firemen
because they're
badass.
Because you think of them being young and able-bodied. You know the first people on our street after the hurricane were firemen.
Firemen, yeah.
And they sent the buff guys. They sent the calendar firemen. They jumped out of the truck and they just started manhandling trees.
Yeah, they're awesome.
We were out on our front yard. I've never felt more emasculated in my life. Standing in my front yard with my coffee, watching these hulking men just heave trees out of the road.
Willamette Warrior. That's how we got here. Sonny. Yep. It's a simple straight line.
Yep. It's very simple. It's so straight. Talking about horribly buff men heaving trees. Let's see here. This got moved around quite a bit. Drummer Super, the blood lily you need to heal to charge it. You can't heal if people are already full. Therefore, blood for the blood lily.
Oh, I see. So, Max, get in the explosions, please, so I can charge the blood lily.
And suddenly we're back to the Dark Knight paradox.
In that case, I need you to take damage, which everyone wants to do already, for good skills or bad. So really, it's just a self-fulfilling
Did you
prophecy.
see? There were so many people in chat who were just like, "No, it shouldn't be like that. It should be more balanced." So I'm just me. I want to take more damage.
Okay.
A lot of people don't agree with me. Fidgel, Super History Lesson. Blood Lily used to be a DPS loss, potency too low to make up the GCD spent, but hell if I didn't love the sparkly nuke regardless.
See, that's a perfect example of something that just feels so good that they have to balance it to make it viable.
Gotcha.
Which is ultimately the trouble with the SAM ability that everyone's still sad about.
Yeah, gotcha. You get a blood charge even if it doesn't heal anyone. This was changed in 5.0, it looks like.
Oh, interesting.
We're back to Blood Lily.
Oh, long ago then.
Yeah, it's been some time. People like to bring up their fine vintage memes. Dark Knight, what's this super about? Thank you. The only card game my family plays consistently now is Cards Against Humanity. I tried it with my mom once and she got offended.
Oh, bummer.
Also, she Googled.
Did less than savory topics that
Actually,
come
this
up.
is the second time in my life I have been with a mother, and they then went and Googled Bukkake because of Cards Against Humanity.
I see. Yeah, no, that's you just keep moving.
Yeah. One was with your roommate's mother.
Yeah, I can see her doing
She
that.
was the first group of parents I played Cards Against Humanity with. She took it a lot better than my mom. Just started dying of laughter.
Oh, your mom didn't laugh?
She gasped.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. There's apples to apples for her should she ever want to try again.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
tame Cards Against Humanity.
2 nickels moment? Yeah, big 2 nickels moment. If I had 2 nickels every time, if I had a nickel every time, yep. I'm not going to repeat that. That's a story you get
once.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the only time you get that story. So somebody better clip it and share it because that's never getting shared again. My mom banned the card game Spoons in my house. We ruined too many, hence the ban, said Beard again. I don't know what Spoons is.
Wait.
It's a card game that involves actual spoons?
Spoons? You play with spoons?
I'm assuming you ruined spoons, and that's
Oh.
why it got banned.
We played a game where we would slap the shit out of each other's hands a lot. That got banned. Because you put cards in the pile, and then whoever slapped it first would be the victor. So everyone was like supercharging.
So a lot of hands.
Yeah, a lot of hands got
hit.
smashed.
Mm. We used to stab each other with like old dried palm fronds that we turned into spears.
Yeah.
And our parents were fine with it. And you're getting banned for slap hands.
I never played quarters. I thought that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, quarters sucked.
And
Yeah,
like, why?
That's
just
stupid ass.
Might as well play
school game.
Rochambeau nut shots. Like, just that was so weird.
Yeah, there was some dumb shit played in the schoolyard. Drasoni supered for Kyle, Gloomhaven.
I want to play it. I got to play the digital version a bit. That and Kingdom Death is big on my someday list.
Carrot in a box. Why are we talking about carrot in a box?
Is carrot? I've played the thing with the bunnies. That was too much. That's kind of like Munchkin. It's just too much.
Oh god, someone tried to teach me Munchkin was where I started to get angry at tabletop. I was like, this is dumb. This is too much work to have fun with my friends. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of carrot in a box. I don't know what it is. Everybody's live. Everybody's live, Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
about the face push.
And it's actually before 10%. Yeah, they're... did they get it? Yeah, let's tune in.
Give me some audio.
Echo once again moving into the intermission, end of P2. If we kill all the small crystals that are up here, we're moving into P3 for the first time. Gaia is waiting for us. And of course, immediately, that LB3, that caster LB is sent out. The Crystals of Darkness in the middle, those are the weak ones, dedicated to tanks and healers, obviously, in terms of the health bar, but those get annihilated in an instant, and you can tell those Crystals of Light, especially those with the Picto on it, Suki's just killing those in an instant. The last few need to be killed off as well, because once all of them are gone, you can attack the big crystal, the Veil in the middle. And Endless Ice Age. That's the cast you don't want to have finished, but the DPS is looking good. Echo clean on this pole, and we're going into
Everybody's up.
P3. Gaia, concerned about Reen, will come for help.
Yeah, the Eternal Ice shatters and disappears. That was absolutely amazing DPS from Echo there. They annihilated all of those crystals, seeing the transition into phase 3 for the very first time for Echo here. How we see the Oracle of Darkness appearing. Okay, here we go. Phase 3.
I hope you're ready for some
Forgot how
traffic
awesome
rules.
OK Mage's locked in
I
caster
love playing in
voices.
traffic. Does that count?
Isn't that what your mom tells you to not do as a kid?
Hey, they've done
boy.
some
We'll
damage,
have
so
ultimate relativity boss cast
they're going to make
here
the board
as
here.
these
Oh, geez, the bullshit's back.
traffic lights appear.
I ain't into soft shit.
Yellow tethers. Everyone getting in position. Divas counting down. So much going on, and here we go. Laser show.
So it's one. Oh, Jesus.
Reminds you a little
What?
bit of Top, of course.
Blinks the time sweeper.
You are the only person I know who has played that.
Okay, so we have some
And
of
dead.
the green traffic lights.
Oh my
rotating
God.
around as
And we still
indicated by
got-
the arrows
yep,
there.
okay.
Yeah, they're
Versus
going to see if
going
they
out.
can limp,
We
maybe.
also have positions locked into place, which is kind of the bread and butter of the relativity mechanic. It kind of locks you and rewinds time. You get sent back to your position. All right, we have so many debuffs here as well.
This hurts my brain trying to make sense of this.
here.
Oh my goodness. All
I
right.
have no idea what's going on
No one
anymore,
left.
but we do have 2 players alive. The Dancer
boss
and one of the
percentage, yeah.
tanks. Large raid AoE, obviously. That's kind of a little bit of the body check. Oh, the shared tank buster. Do we
Yeah,
have
it's gonna be all
hallowed
she wrote.
ground? We do not. Binar lock. Great pick
Hey,
for Echo,
grats the
though.
Echo.
Damn.
Making it to phase 3.
Yeah, well done.
Damn. That was some shit.
Looks like we got Ether Group 3.
So if I'm not mistaken, they should make the board, right?
They should.
Because no such barely made it into P3 because it's at 100.
Yeah, they're at 100 there, so all they did is see it, so they should be making
So
the board here.
that should put Echo back on the board.
But looks like Ether Group 3, which sounds like a business transaction, has made the board.
They're all the way up in first place. There's
Yeah,
Echo. Echo's in first.
Oh, wow. Echo made first. Hot dang.
That might, hold on. That might not be accurate because I see Ether Group 3 with 85 and Echo with 86.2. So we actually need to do a little shuffle
So
there
we
if
need,
that's accurate.
but we might need some information on Ether Group 2 or 3.
Some of this might be assumed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was hype.
Let's give this a little,
You're behind on stream.
and we'll give it the old playback speed trick.
Let it catch up.
Yeah.
I've never done this. Does it go back to normal speed?
Yeah,
once
as soon as you reach modern, it goes back to normal speed.
Oh. When I watch Formula Drift, sometimes I go back in time to see something I missed. So I'm going to steal this trick.
It's a
in the
good
future.
trick. Yeah, absolutely.
So what's with the time icon?
OK Mage was saying something along the lines of that it'll rewind you back to your previous location. So like it's a save of where you were, is how I interpreted what she was saying.
Oh, so like Chromie in Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be responsible perhaps for one of the green traffic lights as they are often
Spell and waiting.
Spell and waiting. Time bullshit, says Sethanol.
None of that in this game.
to deal with a future debuff that will be expiring, whether they're stacking or where they have to be.
I hate this idea so much that using debuffs to determine your location. Like we had enough time using a tether that was visual to everybody.
I don't know, man. I think debuffs are a little easier to reconcile sometimes. If I know I have to look for it.
Confirmed. But I still think.
Oh no!
Oh no!
See you.
Oh, just the slight wrong.
So I saw there in chat that Ether Group 3 rarely streams. So
okay,
we probably don't have anything from them. But that's
but they did put them on top of Echo with the 85.6%.
So it looks like they got it organized there in a.
Yeah.
Damn, that was cool though.
Yeah.
That freaking traffic light business is awful. Absolutely awful.
Jasoini, also super. It holds up map. How did we get here again? Oh, we were just talking tabletop. Things got weird.
Yeah, no problem.
Darshana, thanks for the 17 months. My dad was a volunteer fighter in his 40s. It was probably the most dangerous thing he ever did. He did not recommend.
Oh, wow.
Well, there it is.
Okay. Oh, okay, then don't.
What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done, Kyle?
Probably something I don't know was even dangerous. You know?
Like some plane you were on probably had something horrible go wrong and they just never told anybody.
Or just, being at the Grand Canyon and taking a picture a little too close to the edge, like statistically, like just in terms of proximity. That was probably one of the most dangerous things I've ever done. Eating grapes while laying down. Because they're always doing it in the cartoons. And it looked quite luxurious. But it's actually quite dangerous.
Lights ramp. Oh, my word.
Why do we go hand cam for this one?
I think they're just trying to adjust the tripods.
They're trying to
because they heard these douchebag streamers were saying that thing on the table looks too phallic.
Yeah, now that it has a sparkle right in the taint, it looks so much better.
You made it so much worse.
Well, I can make it worse for everyone else too, because they're not enjoying what we're doing. Oh, it's off screen. Oh, too late.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, too late. Can't get out of the way.
It's out of here.
Can't get out of the way
gone.
in time.
It's gone. Took a photo on top of a Mayan pyramid. That was terrifying.
Okay. Yeah. See stuff like that probably.
I've been scuba diving more than 100 feet down.
Okay. That seems statistically dangerous.
If something goes bad, that's
Yeah.
deep enough that it's a problem.
What was your game controller like for that?
Game controller?
That was a reference to the submarines.
Oh, they were a lot deeper than 100 feet. Yeah.
Did you feel Mad Cats or official?
Jesus. I love that we all just decided unison as a human race that it was okay to make jokes about that.
Yeah, well, sometimes something is so, just poor decision that we all marvel. I don't think it's really that we're ripping. We're just in pure shock.
It's our only way to comprehend
And we
the
have
information we've been given.
We have to joke in order to cope with the information we've learned this day.
So that's your copium.
Okay, looks like that was just tied to that one streamer who was having a little bit of lag on their end. So we are now tuned into KT. I don't feel like we've had KT on the board today. But I'm pretty sure we were watching them earlier.
I think we've tuned to them before. Yeah, I remember the red comment section.
Yeah. So this is Whoops. Not familiar with Whoops. Does anyone know anything about Whoops? I believe they're sharing comms with Mr. Happy.
This one's lightning.
Whoops is in Happy. Yes.
Okay.
Lightning for two. Two is lightning.
Whoops is great. Whoops is funny.
Not with a name like Whoops. You would expect as much.
Whoops all wipes.
Another one recommended to me today was Haru Glory. Oh, okay. We've seen One Ace on screen. So what are they a part of?
Mom's searching for Cards Against Humanity terms.
One Ace is a team. Okay.
このゲームでかい声出る
絶対いけるのかねあれ相当怖いあれ
Don't know about them, but they're playing Ninja. And this was the first Ultimate that had the rule that you have to bring one of each role, I believe. Or you can't have doubles of a job. There's a new rule that is impacting this particular run in terms of what can be done.
Well, that's just the buff, right? And that's true of extremes as well.
And then you get no limit break at all, but you still get limit break if you like heal or...
Oh, it kills your limit break generation?
Yeah. Peridot was also recommended to me. Looks like they are no longer dancing lizards at the moment. And they got the Picto point of view.
So you get no passive LB gen if you're doubling up.
I've seen a lot of this stream on. There we go. Oh, the red box is Rion.
Okay. Lost Mythics also just shared a Lucrezia stream link with us in the Ask the Host channel.
Oh my!
If you want to add
what
that
the
to
hell is going on in that?
It's wonderful.
Wow,
That's what
that is nightmarish.
But yeah, if you want to add a Lucrezia stream to the tabs,
okay, sounds good.
Lost Mythics, being a champion, has got us covered.
Sweet. Let me go get that.
Is that Arthur's? Also, Kyle, whenever you want to do a mini super forum, I got you covered.
Oh, cool. I got that up.
We have supers from our second Extreme Sphere attempt that we can read.
Oh wait, that is your earlier.
What you doing? Oh, you having copy paste problems? It's okay. It happens to all of us.
Yeah. Not as much copy paste problems as I'm having in Premiere right now, but that's a personal problem.
Having copy paste problems in Premiere?
It always copy pastes the wrong thing that I copy pasted 2 ago, and I have to like really tell it what I really mean. Okay, cool. We got that.
I have that too. If you just like, I feel like if you Control C, Control V too fast, it just gets mad at you.
Do not organize my tabs. I'm organized enough.
How dare you?
All right, there we go. Cool.
Sick.
All right, tell me about the spleen.
Oh, the spleen supers that we can read?
Yeah.
We missed one from Rogue Mage. It said there are 2 ways of primary measuring, 2 primary ways of measuring prog. What are they, Kyle?
What, health bar and mechanics?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
By mechanic or by health left at enrage.
Yes.
Zora Chibi had a birthday and we missed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Zora
I'm
Chibi.
sorry we missed your birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Zora Chibi. My brain had a death day. You can visit my you can go to my brain's funeral.
The day his brain died.
They spent it playing Dragon Quest III Remake and listening to the GG Boys.
Nice.
Chenyetta sent us 10 gifted memberships.
Oh, well, thank you.
Tempered 10 other people. Was a primal that day. One gunslinger sent us a good day. Said missed a few messages, has been busy, but it's been worth it getting married next week. And more work than I would have guessed. I could have told you that, one gunslinger.
Everyone can tell you that, but
Ooh, boy.
well done. Congratulations to you.
Kyle helped me dig a hole.
Yep. Yep.
Now we're digging a hole.
We all dug holes.
Yep. It was a lot.
My mom came at me a week before and was like, you should do a pig spit. Like a spinning, and she was animate.
Roast a whole pig?
Roast a whole pig for my wedding. Was extremely animate about this. And when I shot it down, she was hurt by the idea that I could even reject such a...
You could suggest a napkin placement a week before. It's a week before. I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah, it was insane.
I don't want to hear shit. Yeah.
I'm sure it's good, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an undertaking. We were not prepared to make
roast
that
pig is good. I agree.
A week before,
but that's
too, you know, it was
a week
catered.
before the wedding? No.
Yeah.
No. No one's calling into question the deliciousness.
The deliciousness, no.
No.
Just merely the sanity of executing said maneuver.
Yeah. No, that's the most in my life I've ever told people to, hey, it ain't about you. Was our wedding. That was some shit. I remember my parents taking us home from somewhere like a night or two before. To give you an idea of when we got married, Sears was still open. We had to pull in to see if Sears had a steamer because all of the tablecloths were so unbelievably, unrealistically wrinkled that we knew we were going to have to hand steam like 40 tablecloths. And we were like, you know what? I guess it's time to buy a steamer because it'll make life go easier. Yeah. Yeah. Dark Knight of Anime Super during Extreme Sphere. Is your back okay, Kyle? You did a lot to carry that one.
Ooh. I'll take the compliment. I will take it.
There were a lot of deaths that night. Coeurl said, checking in on the TEA static. Hope the PROG is good. We just got past a multi-week wall on our end. It can be done.
Nice.
Ooh. Fallen Plays told us to take their power. Also like the stream. Followed that up with remember to yell Speen when you beat her. I'll try to remember when we beat her.
I'm glad you jumped into your voice for it.
Pothy cleared during this and super to commemorate the occasion.
Wow, nice.
Babgano supered and said, no, take my power. We're going to need a little more power.
There's so much power, yeah.
As it would turn out. You've got to just be drinking water at this point.
No, I had a little left in there.
Oh, okay. Pothy also super to shout out Rotolia, Robin, Ophelia, Quayfin.
Oh, the team.
Ashtoreth,
Meet the team.
Salandre, and Hogo. You guys rule. The race was on tonight. You won by literal weeks. Literal weeks.
Yes. Quite ahead.
Ed used their 30-month membership
hang on.
to tell us the pot if we got him. We do. We did. We did, in fact, get him.
All right, let's find my mouse first of all.
Different teams can miss some things sometimes, but I think this is very significant prog for them. It does seem like they're holding on to the limit break free for now. Oh, just been sent.
They were trying to send it earlier, but had a little bit of trouble actually staying alive throughout because of the mechanic dodge coming in. Because this is the first time they are seeing this mechanic. You're not quite sure exactly what to do, what to handle, and how to handle it. And at this point, you can definitely tell they're all over the place trying to destroy some of the crystals. We have 1 or 2 light crystals down, 1 of the darkness crystals gone, but it's just not enough, and it's almost over.
Yeah,
there it is.
They didn't,
Gaia
they didn't quite
complaining,
get there.
but Mr. Happy, he is still very happy because this was some
Save the lesbians.
solid prog for Team Walk Time.
To the tune of Slave the Clock Tower.
Just with a can in front of your
Save
hand.
the
lesbians.
Save the lesbians.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely wonderful. Good energy. I haven't watched Back to the Future in a long time. It might be time.
Yeah, you feeling it?
It might
the
be time.
The references have built up enough.
I love Back to the Future. Someone gifted us the box set for our wedding, and I don't even think I've opened it.
I mean, box sets, they look good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to enjoy that part.
Yeah. Also frequently makes the top 10 for 4Ks you should own. I guess it's a really good transfer.
I can see that.
They have a shot on film.
Yeah.
If they do a good job, it transfers well. Transfers well.
By the way, we need to finish Alien Isolation. I want to see.
I
want to see more of that.
It is so out of my comfort zone. I left sweaty, but then that night is all I could think about. I was just like, I need to finish it.
Yeah.
I need to see the rest of it. Also, that night I went home and watched Alien Romulus to give you an idea of the headspace I was in.
We're gonna watch that this week. We're gonna watch it this weekend.
Right, well,
probably tonight.
Can we do pull it off? Can we do a bonus spoiler cast?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I would love that
for patrons and members. That would be wonderful. Do not tell me what you thought of it until we sit down.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
All right, cool. Svent during Extreme Sphere. Thanks for the super. Said, hell yeah, good job and remember that feeling. Oh, I don't remember what I was feeling then. Because by the end of the night, what I felt was defeat.
The big PROG, like we had some really good pulls there towards the end.
I can feel defeated. I'm allowed.
Yeah, you are. Absolutely.
Kura supered, oh shit, he's whipping out the vector graphics. I did. I was in fact using Illustrator.
That was a nice diagram you made.
Alien Romulus spoiler cast announced for Patreon and YouTube members. Yes! Thank you, Das. Thank you much. Winkle, thanks for the super. You think Doc Brown mispronounces GIF like he does gigawatts? Oh, he would be a GIF dude.
Oh, yeah.
It says gigawatt because it's giga.
It is gigawatts.
It is
yeah.
Gigawatt. Shit.
I just gotta wait for the.
You have ruined one of my favorite characters.
Just wait for the AI update to it where they're gonna, take his voice into the computer and correct it, like the raw neck.
I hate you.
Hopefully, we just let stormtroopers hit their heads. There's the ah, and that says Reen. And that, I have no idea what that says. I believe it ended in.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I caught the ending, so I know the tone of which it was pronounced.
Get that sweet, sweet, terrified Garrett content? Yeah, do it. I believe in you. Let's see. Rogue Mage during Extreme Fiend supered. I've got the stream on the TV while my wife and I build Legos tonight, and one of our cats keeps trying to swat the Reaper, practicing the rotation on the training dummy in front of the FC house.
Good call. Good cat. Good cat.
At least someone succeeded that night. Dingleberries said I just beat this fight in MSQ in time to watch you guys beat it on stream. I believe in you.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Congrats on seeing credits.
We are starting to get a little close again, so let's
Unmute
tune.
casters.
Yeah, let's tune in. I love that song.
T Caster LB baits.
Yeah, because Gaia has a voice line as well that says the darkness is not enough, which kind of gave a possible hint into whether we need to preserve these dark crystals. Okay, so this is a strategy change from Lucrezia here.
So they know they don't need Caster LB3. They've popped it. I think they've popped it on the Eternal Veil of Ice, just coming out of that phase. But
look at how fast everyone got back up.
I wonder if they sent it right at the very end, which could mean that they didn't destroy the darkness crystals, did they?
No, they melee LB the big crystal.
Oh, right. Okay,
probably.
yeah.
That's what I would assume. Well, we'll just check on the next ball.
Interesting.
Oh, so you keep the dark crystals alive to kind of halt the
okay,
flood
so
of
let's
light?
see if anything changes here. You have the green traffic lights around the room. You also have the icon above the player's head, which will lock them in place. All
There's
right,
the lock-in.
See various players going out to bait.
Oh.
Oof, unfortunate there. Well, at least on Savage, where
That
they work,
mechanic's
when,
getting everybody.
when it's time
Yeah,
to
that's
bait
tough.
those beams,
That's
it goes
the
towards
check.
the closest player, so you have to make sure that the
Jeez.
correct players are in position, baiting it in the right spot at the correct time as well.
It's apparently supposed to be Giga, as in gigantic. Oh my God.
We can actually see
Oh my,
Lucrezia now.
we're in it now.
saying,
We're
yeah,
truly interneting at the
they're
moment.
on a 30-minute break now.
That's the new wall for now. Certainly appears to be.
Yeah, all at that 85. I mean, it looks brutal, like seriously.
Banish 3.
Is there any checkpoints in Ultimates? Like, you get 4 deep.
Thought someone at some point said a past Ultimate did have a checkpoint, but I could be misremembering. I do that often. Only in DSR. Hey! Oh, hey!
Okay.
Hey, there's one.
Hey, you remembered one. Nice.
Hey, howdy, hey!
But yeah, only once. Okay, well, there can always be surprises.
Yeah. Cowtellus during Extreme Sphere wanted 50s radio guy voice. 50s radio guy voice.
For what purpose?
Sponsored by your DPS preferred drink, the Liver Damage. The Liver Damage. That's right. For the highest DPS and the cleanest of clears.
I feel like I just walked by a vending machine in BioShock.
Get your liver damage.
I love the circus of value. That was my favorite one.
Did I drink that night? I usually don't.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, I usually, if I do drink on stream, it's a drink. But Serafina Noir cheered us on, and Fingleberries said it was a great prog, guys. It's all about cleaning up now. Get some good rest. I didn't. Took me
haunted your
took
dreams.
me a very long time to fall asleep.
Look at that localization that changed it in English to yarg.
Yarg.
And hold on, Reen. Apparently, instead of just saying her name. Why yarg? Why does she say in Japanese, but for English we felt yarg?
Probably a character that
more appropriate. Why yarg? All right, let's tune in. We're getting close again to some prog.
This is on Team Kindred.
Darkness Crystal and have the melee play with the
Current third place.
Oh, yeah.
Dragoon giving his life for the floor POV here, but ultimately
Giving their
it
life
might
for the
not be
floor
enough. The damage
POV.
just not quite there. You can see the crystals on the outside. The idea is
Same looking
right.
clean.
I
Now-
feel like there are CDs missing on
Nah.
that.
Yeah, it could just
Well,
be
let's see
the
where they
deaths,
jump to.
that having a snowballing
That's true, there might be
effect
someone else
of
still
lacking
cooking.
damage. Of course, having somebody die, they may have popped their cooldowns, died.
Snowballs.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was totally intended. But yeah, so it seems like they're also keeping the darkness crystals alive. And as you were saying, it's actually really great to see the casters baiting those frontals from those darkness crystals as well. It was really nice to see from Peridot is when the circle AoE went on him, he moved in a way that he walked in a complete straight line of where he was supposed to bait the cone and didn't alter his angle whatsoever, just so that he made sure that he baited that cone in that way as well. I always like these small movement optimizations that the players make because they're very subtle but very impactful.
Yeah.
It was a big brain play because I don't necessarily know if he was supposed to have that there, but it could just been a knock-on effect of other people dying that he then had to deal with an extra mechanic, and while also dealing with his cone baiting as well. So that was nice to see.
Exactly.
Based.
In the meantime,
Yeah, so it seems like both the teams are opting to not kill the darkness crystals. So I wonder what they have figured out, because they successfully made it into phase 3. So there's not necessarily any indication that they need to change the tactic, for example. It's not like they made it to phase 3 and they've hit an impossible wall where, we can't damage her, for example, I don't think, because we've done something wrong. Or it could just be that they can't necessarily afford the amount of cooldowns that they were sending there, so they're keeping the darkness crystals alive because they can. It's like, hey, can we conserve some damage here?
The thing is, the only reason...
Yeah, well, it sounds like some sort of PROG is being made in the direction of... Oop, it's all good. We'll turn it back on later. It doesn't like being kicked, surprisingly.
As it turns out.
Can we see these weapons? People are talking about some of the weapons that are available, and I'd be curious if there's a video or something along those lines. And we could find culminating all the weapons, but probably not this early on, because there's probably not a video of someone wielding them all to take pictures of them. Solution 9 has them. Did they appear today?
Well, there was a patch.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
why would they be there before?
But, sometimes there's you got to turn them into books and crap. So I didn't know if you could actually go touch them or if you had to go into a parallel dimension to talk to the vendor.
Usually they're still there in a different tab because you got to get
You're
the
right
book
to call
and then
me
you gotta
out.
go
Yeah,
fix
no, you're absolutely right. Today? How could this happen? Yeah, sure.
Kyle, nothing you're saying makes any sense to me, and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
That's fair.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Can't get away with this. Let's go see. Let's go get in game and see if we can
is
find
that
it.
what we're doing?
Yeah, no, I'm willing. I'm willing to get in game. I can walk over there and we can play a little dress up. No problem. Do a little dress up.
Make a little love. Oh my God! Look at this man using the launcher. Like you should.
Like everyone
the
does.
The only launcher you would ever use.
How else would I know about the lawn furniture sale, Garrett?
Exactly.
Very important.
You gotta get your Dawn Trail camping chair.
Gear. Yeah, exactly. Official. You got to think about Final Fantasy 14 while you're getting away from your screens for a little bit.
If I don't sound enthusiastic enough, it's because we haven't been sponsored.
You would be insane to do that.
You have to pay for my enthusiasm.
Absolutely nuts to not want to do that.
Camping gear available fall next year. Is that the leg on this thing? Light mode user Kyle. Yeah, it's gnarly. Can you see? People shouldn't be able to see your login.
What? No, yeah, this is
He is using light mode, and it does offend me on a religious level.
But you have to prepare your eyes for the login screen. You got to ramp up to it. You can't just go into
What are you talking about? I get the Shadowbringers login screen.
You can't just go into that thing,
You're still on the Dawn Trail login screen?
Yeah, I'm playing Dawn Trail right now.
But I can hear riding home.
I know.
I'm riding home. My hope is dying.
What part of your hope?
I'm just dying hope. Oh, shit. Vocative Case paid us. Enthusiasm.
Nope.
Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Don't change me.
Mike Kirkup, thanks for re-upping your membership. We appreciate it. Welcome back to the Gearbox. Wow, not Lob. That's a bold opinion.
What's bold?
I'll let him have it. It's fine. We can, we don't need to get them attacked on the internet.
Oh, I see. I like if I were to pick one, I'd probably do Stormblood. I really like the kind of build up.
It's handsome. Heaven's Ward's really good too.
Yeah.
Honestly, they all have their
charm.
I even like the Realm Reborn one, like the white with the blue text. It's classic. Classic Final Fantasy. Kyle hasn't installed the patch yet.
I know.
Because he's not in there maxing out his tomes like he should be. Doing his expert roulette today. And then doing his expert roulette
Is that what you
tomorrow.
did this morning?
Yes, I did my expert roulette. Because I didn't cap my tomes last week. It's the first time I missed cap since I finished Dawn Trail. I'm ashamed. Also, am I losing my freaking mind, or do they take 10 tomes out of the bonus for expert roulette? I thought it was 50, so that you would get 100 for doing it once a day, but now you only get 90.
Isn't that
doing
correct?
It once a day.
That sounds correct to me.
Was it always 90? I thought it was 100. No, it was always 90? Okay. Never mind then. Discord is exploding. What's happening in Discord?
All right, where was everyone saying this business is?
Viewers are excited about the new items in Path of Exile and discussing where they can view videos of the items. The name of the channel will never not bite us in the ass.
Well, it gets confused by, yes. Was it the usual rating area?
I would assume so. The Nexus Arcade?
The arcade.
Into the Nexus, Kyle, quick.
All right, I'm just going to go where people are, assuming they know what they're looking at.
Totem Exchange. Totem, no, Tome.
Tombstone Exchange. No, that wouldn't be right.
That's not right. Head to the guy on the end that has the high-level shit, maybe? No, that's Arcadian.
The miscellaneous?
Miscellany?
Oh, miscellany. Futures rewritten.
Her name is Eleni, and we refer to her as Miss.
Oh, it's just weapons that you get for the Oracle?
Well, there you go. Show me Dark Knight. Oh, well, it's you.
I'm looking at 735 right now. Let's go in order so I don't get terribly lost. Also, holler if we need to switch back. Looks like we're hold on reading at the moment.
More than a feeling. Come on, do it. Try it on. Sheathe. And show your armor, for the love of God.
Wait, you don't like the underwear?
You have more of a bulge than you have ass cheeks.
How do I show what I'm currently display gear? There we go. I mean, oh my God.
The only button you haven't pressed.
Oh my God.
That is busy.
That is insanely busy. Wow.
This is Paladin?
Yeah. Is it a lightsaber? It appears
it's a
to
sword,
be a
but then you draw
sword.
it, and then it's just like, what if we added every vanilla WoW enchantment at the same time?
That's intense.
A lot going on there. Do the shield, and now unsheath.
All right.
Oh, that shield's pretty.
The shield isn't too bad, yeah.
Oh, I like the shield. The sword's a bit much. But
yeah,
I like
the
that
sword
shield.
is a lot.
Zoom out a bit on that sword. Yeah, it's
That's a lot of business. All right, here we have Marauder.
Warrior.
It said Marauder right there. Marauder arm.
Marauder is what you start as. Warrior is what you become.
Well, then read the name of the thing on the thing. It says Marauder's arm.
Oh.
I'm just going off of that.
Are they all? God, they're all like this.
Yeah, okay, there's your Dark Knight.
That works better because of the size of the weapon. Damn, there's a lot.
What is going on in there?
Well, it's light and dark.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So you got the two.
Yeah,
merged
actually,
together.
oh man, the detailing. Go back to the blade. Ooh, that detailing is nice.
That's a lot.
I like that.
I hope it's just Thancred's gun. Nah.
The particle at the very end is nice.
Yeah. I love glass weaponry.
That glistening.
As a type of weapon in any fantasy game. Where it's like, oh, that's glass.
What's this, Dragoon?
Yeah,
You know what Dragoon needed? More visual clutter.
Yeah, a stick. Just a stick.
Looks a little short.
What is it? What's going on in the end there? There's flowers? Oh, okay. The flowers are kind of neat. Reaper.
That one looks good. They need to be larger because they're very visually busy. So you need a bigger weapon to kind of weigh out the feathery filigree.
I think this works well because it divides up. You're not mixing the two. You got the feathers down at the base here.
Yeah.
And then you have the sort of dark wings coming out the back. The handle is where you have the glyph energy. And then that sort of glass look is on the blade itself. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, so far the scythe and the Dark Knight sword are my favorites. Oh, it's cute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty. That works as a handheld.
Yeah, and it's half and half too. So it seems like if they're not just kind of crammed together, the look goes pretty well.
Oh, there. Yeah. I think they kind of...
It's a bit of a cram together, but I really like the way the blade gets down.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Let's see the...
Scabbard.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty handsome one.
Gale, thanks for the super. As a casually hardcore Sage main, it seems I need to go hard at this ultimate. Liking what you're seeing?
You're not the first one to say that they like the Sage weapon. We'll get to it.
You look like you're about to shank me in a jail with the prettiest arts and crafts project.
Just got back from the glass blower and I'm ready for murder. Let's give it a little scroll.
People are calling for a resize. I think you're already at the biggest fitting room.
We are at
window.
maximum, yeah.
We can make it, yes.
Yeah, we're at maximum.
As big as it's gonna get.
I can do some enhancing.
That's just gonna pixelate it.
Yeah. Nope. We'd have to trim and get busy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Vampire teeth. So that'd be your
Viper.
Yeah. I kind of just look like you're holding bouquets.
From the front? Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. That's a good profile.
But the stance also does a lot of the heavy lifting. It's a good stance. Let's see. This is usually one of the messiest.
Ooh, that's...
But they actually divided it. Yeah, see, this is one where... Yeah,
that is a cool bow.
Because now you've really kind of got the different segments going.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Should have been one light and one dark for Viper. Oh, shit. That is a missed opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
All right, never mind. Viper gets a 1 out of 10.
You do have to design. I can see where on like the design budget you're like, nah, it's better if we just do one. Oops, excuse me.
And you did the thing you just did.
Gun. And gun. Oh, yeah. Let's fit it all on one gun.
Well,
do they have a
I still don't care for Machinist.
Oh, does the box never get a skin? I guess I've never really thought to notice, but that's a shame.
I hate the box.
I know you don't like. I kind of like the box.
The box is a shame. The existence of the box is a shame.
I like random Ghostbusters hodgepodge bullshit, and that box is all right. That's a shame. Wow, what the hell? And it's still just a gun. At the end of the day, it's still just a gun. Oh, you know what? I don't mind that.
Similar to Monk, I'm with it. I'm down with it. Although also similar to Viper. Would have been cool if one was one and one was the other.
Have you seen the, I think it's the Arcadian maybe dancer weapon? That is just the Here's the Storm symbol?
No.
Yeah, they're pretty great. Oh, that just looks like magic.
That looks straight up like something you can get in WoW, and I can't remember what it's called.
Are you thinking of the priest staff?
I think so, yeah.
Benediction?
Maybe.
I want to say benediction.
I don't remember. I never played a priest outside of PvP. Tyragosa? Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, the legendary, right? What was happening?
Well, it went off, you know.
We are off the reservation, Kyle.
Can you read this? Like,
that's actually pretty dope looking.
Look how tiny it gets.
All right, from the front again. Or don't. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. The little D-hance, Kyle. D-hance. There you go. Yeah, it looks all right. That's handsome. The book is nice, but damn, it's huge. Hey,
it's a big book.
You're going to work hard for this weapon. I want to see it. I paid for the whole weapon. I want to see the whole weapon. Nice bouquet of flowers.
I like the hovercraft. That's nice. Not much for the sword itself, but I like the hovercraft. But I've never much liked feathers falling off things. It's always it's too cheeseball for me. And impractical. An angel should never lose that many feathers. I get that it's tragic because, you know, like
they're magical.
I know, but it's a bit much. Oh, painting. I couldn't understand what it was because it looked nothing like what it is.
It's a bit busy.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, like, how do you? Wait, is there? I guess there's a tip on there. And then get your paints, fam. What the heck? Yeah, that is.
It's not for me.
That is a lot. That is all of the graphics.
You know what's a lot? The number of jobs in this damn game at this point.
Well, I mean, welcome to MMOs too. Okay, that's pretty basic, but it gets the job done.
Starting to blend together.
That this would be the same book because that's how they live their life.
That looks the same.
All right, big chance, big money. Let's see.
That's actually pretty dope.
That is
the cards really break it up.
You could see it from space, but yeah. Ooh, I really like the hand circle. Yeah, that's nice.
What he focuses on.
Yeah, like, well, you know, it's your glyph. You're like programming down there.
That's pretty sick, man. What's it look like when you sheath it? When it's on your back?
Let's see.
Ooh, that's
just kind of kicking it.
Nice and understated.
Yeah. Hey, look at that.
I'm into that. That might be my favorite one.
There's a lot of nanotech bullshit in Iron Man, but I do like when he makes the projection and then reaches into it and wears it like a glove for a little bit.
Yes.
And so I'm into glyphs that you program shit with. All right, let's see. Apparently the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Oh, they divide. They did divide
the,
that one. Wow.
They didn't divide anything else.
Sage bias.
Yeah.
That looks great.
That looks so much better than all of the other dual wielding jobs.
Yeah, that is unfair. There's a little extra love
they
in
need
that.
They need to go back to Dancer. They need to go back to Monk. They need to go back to Viper. Because this looks so much better.
And Ninja. Like, why?
God, that's so much better.
That's really cool.
Yeah, never mind. Sage wins. Sage gets the best. Astrologian second place. Bard third place, I think.
I guess they'd be range physical, right? Is this where I get weapons? No. Where do I get Arcadian weapons?
The one that says Arcadian?
Well, that was her right there.
It was?
Yeah.
You were on Miscellany, I thought.
No, I was on this lady. Because this would be the Savage one. Here, she's got weapons. Is this the one? Nope, that's not it. I'll have to ask John. John sent me the shot of it.
Weapons are Savage? Tomes Exchange?
It was the really neon set that came out with the release of the game.
So 720 weapons? That's not Savage. Isn't Savage is 730?
Yes, Savage is that weird covered in nails look. And this would just be the bird ones.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where those are anymore.
Savage is 735. So where's the Savage vendor on the... Which vendor? Raid vendor. Who's the raid vendor?
It might even be a set that came out right before the expansion, too. This is a while ago. He sent me the screenshot. All right, looks like we got break there. Team Unwind with an unwind smiley faces there.
But, sir, I believe that's unwind.
Why would you do this? That's how you spell wind, right? That is how
English.
When the wind is
English going to English.
When the wind is blowing. When the wind is unwinding. Yep. Good old English. Good old classic English.
It's going English. Suna, thanks for the super. Sees Sage Weapon. And this is why I rate Ninja, Samurai, and Dancer a 1 out of 10. Sage won hard on design, in my opinion. I think so, too. Yeah.
A little bit of bias there.
Overall, not my favorite weapons. But I don't mind the Dark Knight one, so.
Little victories.
And let's be honest. Whatever ultimate I clear first, that weapon's going to be like my baby.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, that's a good question. Let's go. So what's your favorite? You want to do...
The top is the ultimate I'm the most interested in clearing.
Which is Omega?
Yes.
So where we go to Rauger's Reach for that?
Are you doing it in game?
Yeah. Why not?
We couldn't figure out where to go for the guy here. You think we're going to divine where to find the right shit in Rauger's Reach?
I mean, they're all in a big line.
Vendor and Rads.
For
top.
Right, because it came out in the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came out on the thing.
And then Nurho also sent us a video with all ultimate weapons.
Oh, well, that'd be easier and in higher quality. So let's go take a look at that. Non-current ultimate weapons. Yeah, that mechanic. I love that mechanic. That one's always really fun. The multifaceted star business.
Yoshi P wants you to die. It's a role-playing game. What am I role-playing? The victim?
What? What am I looking at? What? Those monsters. What is this aspect ratio?
You're looking at someone who plays on ultra-wide, Kyle.
Cheater.
Or they're just trying to be cinematic and they letterbox their own video.
Okay, first question. Why is there multiple colors? Can you dye it?
No, because they also look different. What am I...
It's just they're lined up with themselves? So this is just like I need to know kind of which is which?
Oh, so they're not labeled.
Okay, cool. Well, then we have a system going forward. So what's the system?
I'm assuming up at the top in the text, Kyle.
Top. Okay,
so it'll have everything except Eden in it.
So Coeurl's Uwu.
So oldest ultimate to newest ultimate.
Alexander. Dragon Song. Wait.
Yes. DSR is Dragon Song. And then top is Omega Protocol.
No, I'm aware, but the issue here is that look at the gears on to the left. I don't think top is accurate. See, top is in the middle, and T is in the right middle.
Well, then this is hard to understand.
Let's see if it holds up in between. Wait, hang on.
Oh, do they add? Oh, thank God.
They just
all right. Praise Jesus.
Oh, they do a little celebration first, and then
This is just like this is just like trying to review
classic
replays with deaths. What was the point?
Yeah,
just keep going.
Should have let more happen before we got confused.
These are all way too glowy for my taste.
I think that's just kind of the Paladin way. I do love the Dreadworm set. I think it's really cool. So I'm okay with being a golden Dreadworm. I think the armor, the chest piece on it is stupid.
Just my favorite here is probably Ultima for the Paladin.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh,
like if you're gonna go glowy,
why does it? So it like just straight up like changes forms and just makes its way around to a couple other forms for fun. That's neat. Yeah, that thing is immediately drawing my eye.
Yeah, I'm going with Ultima on this one.
Wow.
Maybe Omega gets a second place. I do like the darkness of it all. It's very dark sabery. I don't like axes, so who cares?
I really love hammers over axes. I wish I could be a warrior with a hammer.
I don't like either. I'm a sword guy.
If I could, I'd have a hammer with the pick on the other side.
Favorite here is probably Dreadworm. Again, I like the Omega one though, so I have a. You got Gaia's hammer. That's right. You can get Gaia's hammer.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
In the game, or is that like a store thing?
Ooh, the Omega one is quite cool looking. Okay, I want Omega.
The spear, the spear gears are ridiculous. Oh, really? With that Claymore end? I thought you wouldn't be a fan of that.
I do hate that, but the glowing effect is way better than anyone else's glowing effect.
I like the energy coming off of the T.
Yeah, that one's looking nice. So is the one off of Uwu.
Actually, I kind of like all those. Wait, what? Did they not retroactively add them?
I guess not. Again, Omega Protocol is looking cool.
If you're cutting corners, I can see why you wouldn't add them because, hey, LOL, go clear an ultimate to get these. Yeah, not going to a lot
the
of
amount of players that would probably do that.
That's fair. Dirty, but fair.
Yeah, that Omega effect is nice. This makes me want a sword that looks like it's made out of the Crystal Tower.
Or just is the Crystal Tower?
With
What
an,
if you just
with an
added,
effect that looks like these.
Oh, I kind of like the just Omega gloves that are going on there. Let's see what it. Yeah, they're just gloves. Wait a minute, what? Really? Because the hands aren't on the.
Well, they were sheathed, and now they're unsheathed. I really like the subtlety of the Omega ones here. I think I'm just a sucker for purple, Kyle.
Not going to find any argument here.
Uwu is nice without the effects. There's a good classic Dragoon shape.
I like the trident on top. Yeah, Uwu is just a just aerodynamic.
It's a nice looking lance
thing going on there.
God, look at the top trident though.
Do they lick their blade? What was that? Or are they just flexing?
I think they're just flexing.
I don't. Yeah, ninjas probably use poisons and stuff too. Don't lick it. I wonder if anyone's ever done that in the history of forever.
They lick it? They do, in fact, lick it?
They lick it?
Okay, well, there it is.
Do ninjas use poisons? Maybe they're immune to their own poison.
You're extremely hung up on that.
I just think, imagine the classic, psycho badass killer licking his blade and forgetting that it's poison and dying. That's comedy.
Arwojo says, give Monk the Henry Cavill arm cock, please.
Ooh, yeah.
That is one of the better Mission Impossibles. Again, Omega. I just love that effect so
it
much.
draws the eye. I really I almost have to like put up my hand and not look at it just to make sure I
got
actually.
the little Omega orbs on the scabbard.
Oh my god. They look like little alien eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like T. That's like the first gear one I really liked.
I'm not big on gears.
The Uwu one is just like a big pile of snot. What's going on there? But I like the blue. And I like T best.
So we should be able to get the normal versions of these without the glowy effects from the Savage version of all this BS.
Oh, is that how it works?
I guess if it's based on a trial, then you would go to the Savage. If it's not based on a trial, I don't know where you would go.
Oh, so like the Eden stuff is based on the old Eden weapons.
Or a raid. But, yeah.
Oh, I like the way the Omega looks for...
Uwu is the Realm Reborn relics. Okay.
Right, because it's referencing its own time period. My god, that's a lot of shit. Look at the size of that thing.
God almighty.
Freaking huge. Sickle of the Heaven, though, is pretty sick.
Bard's got a lot going on.
Always do. I like the multi-string harp look of T.
Anytime I see strings, I get angry.
Well, they're playing songs, you know. They're bards. You know, it's a harp combo bow. Yeah. Always be singing while you're shooting. I like it.
We are opposites.
That is a lot of gun. What? Oh my god, there's double barrels on the blue one.
That's the only one I like. Yeah.
That is a lot of gun. Oh my goodness. I'm sad I don't like the T one more. Gears seem like a good fit for a gun, but that wow, the power cannon on top looks like something I would have drawn in middle school. And I would have spent like several moments charging it up and being like... I guess Dancer is pretty new.
Top ones again. Shadowbringers.
For visual clarity, I like DSR. Just see those gold boys flying. Would look good. That T1 is just straight up dangerous. I would not catch that.
It looks like a braid marker. Like I would think an attack is on me.
I guess.
All of these I like top. The one on the right. What's the far right? DSR? DSR looks nice too.
Yeah, I like Ultimate Dreadworm a bit, but I'm just not much for staffs anymore.
I like a good staff.
Just can't. I don't really feel it. I grew up or something. I don't know.
I really like the effect on DSR.
I feel like I lost some magic in my life now that I don't like staffs so much. I don't like rods either. I feel like I've spent the last several years disappointed by mage weaponry. Wands lost their luster. I like orbs. Maybe that's it. I just kind of...
Kyle wants to spare
like
the rod.
orbs. Book over there in DSR. Oh my god. Look, it has little candles on it.
Oh, that's really cool.
I like that DSR book a lot.
That DSR Grimoire is cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look at us. Look at us agreeing on something. Red Mage. Oh, ooh, the Yukon one is. I like the spiral.
Huh.
That looks
Yeah,
nice.
that is nice.
The DSR one is also pretty sick looking.
Yukov looks like, you know, you're not quite to the finale, but you're about 2 minutes from it at Disney.
Rapiers are just cool.
Yeah, rapiers is stylish.
White Mage.
There's kind of the benediction there on the right. DSR. That's nice. That has a very burn the heretics vibe to it.
Yes. I like the Uwa one unsheathed. They're all a bit busy unsheathed.
I like the 3, you know, Diablo 3 representing there in DSR.
I like the DSR one. The more I look at Uwu, I like it.
Well, yeah, it's good to, you know, make sure they know that it's the same.
Scholar exists. How dare you? And the same. Hey, man, I really like DSR here.
Yep. Yeah, weird that. How reminiscent.
All right, buddy.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Omega Protocol looks cool. The glowy card's second to last. What is that?
Yeah, that'd be the T.
T.
I think T's my favorite. I kind of just want more gear logic rather than having them just be all over each other like they do in a clock. You know, they're just kind of packed all over each other.
As one does.
Yeah.
Yeah, T is a Kyle aesthetic.
Yeah, I think that's the best one. Ooh is kind of nice, but it's also like,
That's why I like top.
Blind your
It has
enemies.
good contrast. Sage.
Damn, wow, look at those guns. Oh, I mean, those are kind of tiny. Those are kind of cute.
I kind of like the smaller ones.
Yeah.
They're subtle.
Yeah, DSR, look at that.
The top is a bit much.
They're just little boys hanging out. Oh, it's cool that they have multiple arrays based on how big they are for their back placement.
Yeah, they're
I didn't know that was a thing.
very drone-like. I like the DSR ones.
It's just big freaking lasers, though. Those are huge. Well, that's good to know. That was I have no idea how they did this and if they used crimes, but oh my god. That was a lot of work, and according to this, they actually own all these, I guess. So, shout out to Silver. Would that be Dragon? They're just being weird.
I'd go with Silver Dragon.
Silver Dragon, yeah, owning so many weapons. Oh my goodness.
Double D's.
Oh hey, we're back just in time.
Hey, let's get some audio.
That'd be a good idea if I could find my mouse in this blinding hellscape that I find myself in. Yeah.
How exciting!
Damn.
There's so much happening at that point.
It's really all about identifying who has which debuff and which debuffs are short.
Okay, Mage is a treasure.
And I guess it's a set of just different scenarios
Love
that
you,
you need
Jordan.
to run through based on which debuffs you have. So really just
I'll be right back.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
don't
have
want to
different-
say it's just basic relativity, but kind of is.
Perhaps. Be
Just a little
interesting
bit spicy.
to see how the
Drop
position
something. I don't know
mark
if it's
comes
important.
into it as well. It could be that you have to go and bait your position. So if you have the shorter cooldowns, this is just random cook. If you have the shorter cooldowns, you perhaps run out, bait your traffic light, come back, and then bait your position.
So
like go back into place after. But if you have one of the later debuffs, maybe you have to go and place your positioning to then bait later when your debuff is then expiring.
yes, but you also need to consider at the very end you have a different set of debuffs that also detonates. It's 4 darkness and two different ones. So basically, if you get a short debuff, based on which short debuff you get, you need to position. Then based on which remaining debuffs you have, if you have a short lock-in, you need to run into one position. If you have a long lock-in, you need to play a different mechanic first, and then you run into your long lock-in position
there's just
based
so much going on.
Oh god, it's like it's a damn tree of scenarios growing out of my head. Ugh.
Yeah, but they did kind of make it through a little bit further. It seems like they
Oh, I love
have
it.
the sending the various players out kind of down. Did have a few deaths. What we've seen, especially with Lights Rampant, for example, there is so much damage going out of various points, and they just needed a little bit more mitigation. They were losing people during Lights Rampant just to not quite being topped enough before the stack came in for the different sides of the platform, and then once a player dies, the chain breaks. It's a knock-on
Suddenly
effect for
Kyle.
everyone else. So it could just be that
He's
they
huge
need
on the
to
internet.
really find their feet in terms of using their mitigations at that point, making sure that everybody is topped, and various things. Positioning as well could be clipping each other with the debuffs, because as I was saying before, a lot of the time when you're going through these fights, there aren't very clear telegraphs, so the radius of the mechanics is not too obvious to see. So it could just be that people are clipping each other while trying to find
Now
where the
watching two
location
frogs.
is, for example, running out to their traffic light but then being too close to somebody else. Just those kinds of little things that happen.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of like a driving test, and I'm notoriously bad at those, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah. Only the theoretical ones.
okay.
You have a
Yeah.
box.
I think I've failed my theoretical like 6 times or something.
What is
Have you
what
passed
is
it now? Have you passed it yet?
Yoshihiko?
I have no idea.
Sorry, wait,
Have
Kura
you got-
Super
have you
Dai 2
passed
watched
it?
Oh, yeah.
Yoshihiko?
No,
It just took-
I have my driving license.
Yeah.
What was this in reference to?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I didn't fail I didn't fail the practical test. It was always just the written exam.
Did I do an accidental reference?
I don't know.
Exams.
Oh, there are some people who failed it.
No, I
We
have.
do that from time to
as well,
time.
multiple times.
Which is something on the other side of the
It's on
I'm like,
members chat.
"Ow."
What?
Was this a weapons video that we didn't watch? Oh.
Okay, we're seeing a successful way through Lights Rampant, baiting these final cones on their clock spots.
Probably when I've opened my YouTube.
Or stack. That's something that I didn't notice before, actually.
Okay.
So it would be the players
I have
who
here
choose to go into the middle
a
of the
box
three.
that we
Guy
had.
who likes poison. Ah.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
okay. A poison enjoyer. All right, I have here a box that we are going to open because it's been with us for a while, and I feel bad that we've never gotten to it. So let's make sure we open that today.
Oh, okay. Who's it
This-
from?
This came to our P.O. box about probably a month or 2 ago.
Oh,
and it's from
God.
Edbrix.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get to snipping here.
Get to snipping. Oh, we got U.S. Customs tape. This thing went on a journey.
I kind of want to call it like a variation of the Thrice Come Doom, a mechanic we saw in the earlier stages of the game. So if we think back,
And it's kind of,
to Around Reborn,
it is reinforced.
also Heaven's Word. I'm not quite sure when the last time was that like Thrice or Twice Come Doom appeared, but that's basically kind of a new variation.
All right. All right, looks like there's reading that happens.
Regale me.
Read first,
Oh,
it says.
No, please read first on stream. Dear Garrett and Kyle, enclosed are 2 guidebooks for classic FF games, the most relevant being Final Fantasy VII Official Games Guide.
Oh.
In addition to that is an unofficial guidebook for what it calls Final Fantasy III, However, this is weird and confusing now. In the past, Squaresoft chose not to release Final Fantasy 2 and 3 in North America, instead releasing 4 in Japan under the label of 2 in North America. And later, Final Fantasy 6 Japanese under the label of Final Fantasy 3 in North America. This is, of course, not at all confusing now. The guidebook was written in the era when Final Fantasy 4 Japan was published as Final Fantasy 3 6 Japan was published as Final Fantasy 3 NA. And so, that is the game it is a guide for.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Oh, this is...
Oh, look at this art.
Dude, this is of its time. What year was this printed?
Yo, this is...
It's beautiful.
This is freaking classic. Now, if you were to buy FF3 and FF6 from Steam as an example, you will get localized versions of the original games under those Japanese labels. So, localized 11 on Steam is the same as original... Wait, no. Localized 3 is the same as original 3 in Japan, but with localization and quality of life fixes. Again, not confusing at all. Blame Squaresoft and their reasons for not releasing all the FF games. I do not think they will ever, or they have ever confirmed why this was done this way, but I am sure a super chat will come correcting me. Hope these guys light your way. They enjoy a little bit of look at gaming history. Yours, Iprix. Iprix, this is cool as hell.
That is awesome.
Look how thick this thing is.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, you got to go to the back page, too, because that's one of those classic postcard forms to send in.
Oh, my word. To Prima. It's Prima.
That just send you.
Yeah, shoot. So what do you do? What's on the other side of it?
Well, it looks like you can subscribe, perhaps, to some sort of magazine in the past.
Your comments are important to us.
Yes.
Your comments. Freaking Prima guides, man. I was a Versus Books kid.
Well, here we have...
I had a couple Prima guides.
Brady Games, right?
I always called it Brady.
Brady, yeah. Look at that. Final Fantasy VII Strategy Guide.
Can we talk about the difference in thickness here?
Well, that's like all the spells and all the items,
She's
right?
thick.
Like that's mighty.
This is in impeccable shape for the age. Where's the year?
I couldn't find a year on it, actually, a print day.
Yeah, it's interesting.
This is a actual 1997 guide right here.
Yeah, there's nothing on the inner cover. Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They're in such good condition. Yeah, they're incredible.
The only complete guide with complete coverage of the American game.
That's it.
Exclusive American monsters. Ultimate weapons, hidden characters, Yuffie and Vincent. Gold chocobos, and absolutely every materia.
There's an index listing for Zelda.
Huh. I mean...
Page 39.
So, was it just like a Monty Python situation where, like, they're like, you know what? America won't get this. And America was like, no, we get it, Monty Python. It's not that foreign. Please give us everything.
If you are an avid video game player who has not been exposed to other fantasy role-playing games, except perhaps Nintendo's Zelda series, you can rest assured that you are starting at the top. Beyond the plot, which is the most critical common element in evaluating any new game, there are other factors to consider as well. Let's do that now.
What?
And then they go on to tell you about magic, combat, treasure, and then they summarize.
So, listen.
The title of this entire section is called Final Fantasy III in Perspective.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay.
I mean, this is games writing.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day.
In order to, make sure you don't only pay attention
You ran
to the
out
plot.
of AOL discs. You didn't have any more time. This was how you got to read about video games.
That's true.
And video game magazines, of which I was a big fan of. Iprix, this is... I really can't tell you how geeked I am about this.
Well, there's one more thing in here.
There are a few things that trigger...
If you enjoy a book, you can use the bookmark.
Oh, that is cool.
Valgaunt,
Did you make
Astrologian.
these? You left no note about this in
You
your
look
note?
like you stamped it in yourself, too.
Did you make these? Iprix, this is awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
Did you block out a return address?
Hmm?
Well,
Oh, on the box
Yeah,
that's
because
facing the
I'm
screen.
gonna snap it if it's still.
Oh no, it's
seeable.
already ripped off. All that would be facing the screen would be our PO box.
Oh well,
Wait.
I want to. Is it still there?
Oh, it's right over there on the table, so you can actually grab it because it's what I ripped off here, so
perfect.
it wouldn't show up on stream.
This is so freaking cool. Now this is what I'm used to. A game guide looking like. Freaking exclusive American monsters.
It's such a.
It says right there, exclusive American monsters. Oh. Oh my God. That's what I say when I explain Skunk Ape to somebody. I say, don't worry, it's an exclusive American monster.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at how they've illustrated the maps in this thing. I gotta show you all this.
Gold chocobos, hidden characters, Yuffie and Vincent, ultimate weapons. What are you trying to...
Trying to show them the map, but it's getting blown out.
Tilt it away from the light a little bit.
Oh, look at that. Like that's our map we got. That's the information.
It's just line art. Well, this is a black and white print.
It's gorgeous.
Absolutely every materia. Ultimate weapons, extreme limit breaks, complete bestiary, walkthroughs, character bios, boss strategies, materia combos, master the bonus games, all hidden areas, exclusive Squaresoft artwork. Artwork was like always the thing I geeked out about when I first picked up a guide, which is why I liked Versus books so much, because they had full page spreads of illustrations.
Wait, hang on.
What's going on?
Did they get banished to another dimension? What happened to Team?
Did they prog?
Did they big prog?
What is happening here? Why is the room so dark? Why are they just standing there?
Why are they just standing there? Let's find out.
We need to try something.
This is
at
the
that
practice
point.
room?
It seems like
There's a
sending the
practice
players
room?
out based on the. I think so. The
I've never
first set
seen
that
this
seem to
before.
go
What the
out
hell
are
is
the ones
this?
Who are targeted with
What is
the
this? What is a
short
practice
round
room?
darkness debuff, and then it seems like the second set of soaks have the.
Oh, did they go to another ultimate room because it's mostly rounded about the same size just to hang out a little bit?
Turn 4 of coils?
So it's a round room that you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess you could find a matching room style and just kind of go hang out in it. That's cool.
That's the next traffic light that they'll be baiting.
This is sick. Iprix, thank you.
Yeah, seriously, thank you so much, Iprix. Sorry it took us so long to get to it.
What are you looking at?
I was seeing if there's room on the shelf to put it right behind
They're
us.
kind of tall.
Yeah, they're kind of big books.
They're too nice. You send too nice of gifts. Just glad you opened it. Yeah, sorry it took so long. I didn't know it was there. I missed word. So when are we sphening?
When are we sphening? Well, next Thursday is Alliance Raid. And I believe the Thursday after that should be free.
We have to wait 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to try ripping it Tuesday or something.
Could have put a call out and see who's available during the day.
Yeah, we could say it because we originally did it on Daytime Tuesday, so maybe that would work out. Let's do it now.
Do it now. I wouldn't be against it. Other than having to help Katie with dinner. And no one watching because they would be watching Warriors World first.
Well, I mean, it looks... We watched a video about all the weapons, went and saw the in-game weapons, opened a box, and I don't think we've moved a percent. That, I mean, really... I'm not being insulting. That freaking traffic light looks like bullshit. And how many minutes do you have to go? It sounds like they developed an easier strategy for the ice phase, if you want to call it. It's the ice phase, the icicle phase of the ice phase has had some sort of advancement on it that has made it easier to do. So that's good.
I ordered out last night, so Kitty'd be very mad if I ordered out tonight. We promised we would try and eat in tonight since we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale for the next few days, which means a lot of dining out.
Yeah, for the Thanksgiving. Yeah, Kristen picked up the full spread today.
Ooh.
Oh, a little pushback there. Nice.
Both sets of grandparents coming?
Just one for this. We're gonna have the other ones for Christmas, so we're dividing and conquering. One gets Thanksgiving, one gets Christmas, since they're both in Florida. I wonder if this ice thing is fun because you've done things like it so much. It seems like it could be fun with experience. Leading the way.
Ice mechanics are among my most maligned in this game.
I'm happy I'm on keyboard so I can just hit W and know I'm going straight rather than on controller.
Having to consider a
range of motions.
Inputs. Yeah. As opposed to me playing Alien Isolation the other day where I was like, I wish I could walk slower.
Yeah. Yeah. That isn't, like, that's always kind of been an issue. And chat was even talking about that they made Wasta keyboards that had sensitivity, but they never took off.
For most purposes, you want a key to be binary.
Kind of bothers me that it doesn't draw a nice star when it's made.
It's pretty close.
It's close, but
it's pretty damn close.
It could be closer.
Joey, thanks for the super. Phoenix Stream stream memes. Say that 5 times fast. Phoenix Stream stream memes. Phoenix Stream stream. That. Yep, yeah, there we go.
Phoenix stream memes. Phoenix stream memes. Phoenix stream memes. Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
Need a buzzer.
So we can assume that one of the phases is probably going to be Brace Vulgar Arm. Since that was the end of the Savage.
I would think, yeah.
So deeper Shiva. It looks like
Sheeper.
3 is made of both a Reen and a Gaia. Would they merge and they'd have a unique model for that? For a Reen, a Raya?
Fusion?
Or a Gain?
Fusion roommates?
Yeah.
You call that, you know what you call a roommates that fuse? Room meet.
You had many options, and that sounds like a decent one.
Last phase would probably emerge. I think it's a fair bet. Metron herself, that would be cool. Oh, or Metron like full let's dispense with titles form. Battleassian.
Yeah. Oh, because there was a Asian Prime made.
Yep.
Couldn't Logriff do a dispense with titles too, though?
Yes. Right?
Which would be...
I mean, none of this is canon, so they can do whatever
you can do
want.
whatever you want, but that'd be an interesting option.
And dead.
She gets big, and she does say something like "face the true power of Logriff," but more circles, more Amano stuff kind of tends to happen. when we get in the form for him. Like this guy, he's definitely dispensed with titles.
So that 86.2% echo is still on the board.
Yeah, I think someone said they noticed that a 0.7 has been removed since we last checked in.
Oh. Catch You Up Sunday has hit the board. I don't know what that.
Catch You at Sunday.
See You at Sunday?
See You at Sunday.
That's my least favorite emo band.
All right, well, we got a new one. Let's see if we can find out anything about them. Catch you at Sunday.
I prefer Taking It Back.
Okay.
Found anything out about the teams?
No, but it's hard to get information. Oh, this is just different coverage of this event going on. 85%. Yeah. Looks like they're based in the EU on Spriggan.
I'd say both, Shirogane.
They use 2 tanks and 2 healers and 4 DPS usually. This is not particularly.
They have a physical esports facility for this. I mean, yeah, I think Echo does.
Echo does.
Not everyone
yes.
does.
Based in the EU there. Which they also do world's first World of Warcraft and all that kind of thing, which I'm honestly curious about their support, their funding. Obviously, they have charity going on, which is awesome. They have quite a few sponsors there at the bottom, which are all pretty much the same sponsors I've seen on their World of Warcraft streams.
Yep.
I'm curious to see how it's going for them.
Well, what's their views at right now? This is on YouTube.
Yeah, this would
not
be their,
accounting for
right.
Twitch.
Would not be probably their main. So this is a 2,500. So and there's no way that's there. Right, here we go. Is that 19K?
Looks like it.
Close to 20K. Earlier today on the Twitch. And currently at 14, which makes
14,
sense.
yeah. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of progression.
And then there was the
last
lunch
few
breaks
hours.
for everybody.
Yeah. Hey, Frozen Peppers, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Gearbox. Yeah, I think Echo's the only one that's doing this out of a studio.
I mean, it's kind of insane they're even doing anything at all, right? Like, that's a big weekend.
Oh, yeah.
To get anybody involved. Let's check in on our buddy, Mr. Happy.
After we found out how it worked.
Yep. Because I actually was thinking, how the fuck do I dodge this? And I knew.
Yeah. It was coming.
You died. I sort of hit it. I'm like,
I didn't know how fast the rotation was, but I knew it was coming.
I got murdered.
I dodged the first.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
But the second one I didn't.
Fred.
God, that's a lot of mechanics right out the gate.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your
Light party.
Light parties later.
2-4.
Happy's been online for 13 hours. Oh my god.
Like 30.
Spread.
Lightning.
Lightning safe. Reminder here as well, we are going to be holding damage at the end of this phase.
Not buffs, just damage.
Yep.
Oh, I've already been doing that. 1.
Fire first.
2. 3. 4.
Fire now.
All fire. Every single one is fire.
Yahoo! Make sure you're behind. Get back north. Get back north.
You really got those heals timed out. Like the speed with which health bars go back up after a big hit. It's really impressive.
Still stun buffs.
So why would the party say, don't hold buffs, but hold damage? What would be the strategy there, and what does that mean?
Lightning.
Those are some scary pillars.
Hold damage.
For the 2 minutes.
Hey, keep buffs aligned, but then wouldn't your damage ability be off rotation?
Just ensuring we don't enrage to some dumb shit.
Oh.
Is it shorthand for use your 1 minutes, but not your 2 minutes?
Oh, that okay.
God, that makes that so weird for me.
They want more gauge. They want it to last a little longer.
Fine,
Interesting.
Basically.
Huh.
Mitts.
This isn't even any lower. Although it does make the buffs later, is really what we're getting out of it.
Look north. Find the north icicle. In alpha. AC.
DC.
Clockwise slow. Slow rotation.
The light shall usher in peace.
Okay, look away. Stand still.
In stillness,
Behind.
breathe.
Go.
Looks like you almost made it back.
I think some people were having fun
I'm just
there.
throwing out all.
Ow.
Hold the C. Leap.
It's getting down.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
They had to do a divide there so they wouldn't hit the other mirror.
Guardian on your spots.
Or each other, I would assume. It looked like everyone got a blast.
Happy's north.
Here comes the suck.
Look at the tower you need to be going to. Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
Southwest.
very wrong.
Yep.
Oh.
Southwest was missed.
Shame.
Damn.
You hate to see it. Oh, those lights are rampant.
That's a pile of.
Yeah,
That's a pile of something.
That is definitely a pile of something.
Well,
and we have a pile of Thanksgiving to get to.
Yes.
Predictions, anyone? Way too early to tell.
No, but I'm like
way too early.
No. But after what you've seen today, how long do you think it's gonna go? We've
been stuck on phase 3 for 4 hours.
Yeah. Phase 3 of possibly 5 to 7.
And when I say stuck on phase 3, we've been stuck on the first 15% of phase 3.
Yeah.
For 4 hours. I think at least 5 days.
I think Monday seems
plausible.
Particularly with, not that Raiders wouldn't find a way to take it off anyway, but there's a good chance that there'll be more PROG put into it with the holiday weekend available to everybody.
Sunday Max.
Sunday Max. Ooh. You do have, players have gotten better over the years. The machine is spitting. There's a good chance.
Yeah. But they barely moved the needle the entire time we've sat here, too. So, they are burning daylight.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it's, it's just that one thing kind of keeping them.
I think 3 is unlikely. I think that's too soon.
Latter phases will roadblock. Yeah, this is a roadblock, certainly.
I think 5. I hope 7.
It's supposed to be a hammer. Because it's a Star Forge. And they're making a hammer. Yeah, they needed
some more visual delineation.
Yeah. Think about
Oh my. Well,
indeed.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our coverage of the Race the World First. We may return for more of it if it's still going.
Yeah. I learned a lot today. I'm excited to see more.
Yeah, thanks for learning us good, folks. If you're in the U.S., we hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That's what we're off to go do.
Yep. We're off to video tomorrow, if all things go well. Bonus video Friday for you all is already in the hopper, so that's definitely going to come out.
Yep.
And then Monday we'll be podcasting and
possibly checking on Race the World First.
And then Tuesday we've got a whole bunch of stuff planned, but possibly checking on
World
And if it's completely insane, we'll do the Alliance raid while possibly checking in on
the Race the World First.
Who knows? That'd be interesting.
Yes. Yeah. So, thanks again, everybody. Much appreciated. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you
some
next
memberships
week.
at the end there.
Oh, shoot. Well, thank you. Thank you for the 9 months of GG, Eastbourne. Bye, all.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.